Hi. How goes it? Welcome to the stream. Today is July 14th, otherwise known as Pokemon Go to the Polls Day. Happy however many years it's been. 6? Probably less. Maybe more. How are we doing today, folks? Let me turn down this fucking music. Oh my god. Let me actually just put over something like that's easier for me to talk over. Hold on, I got you. I got you, chat. I got you. 1 second. I'm using all of my powers at once.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Okay. Hi. How's it going? More important than, you know, me joking about, like, one of the most dumb things like a politician has, like, ever said. It's also non-binary day. Hooray! Hooray for us. The nin-binaries. If you would like to, support the stream, or, you know, chuck me $1 for this funny non-binary day, there's links below, or you could just, you know, do this. Oh, right, hold on. Everything's broken. Everything's broken. Everything's broken again? Everything's broken again. Don't worry, I can fix it, but everything's broken again. There we go. I have fixed it. Let me try that again as soon as, this stops being a problem. But yeah, we're playing through more Ace Attorney, more Digimon. I don't think I haven't really played this one at all. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen next. I'm excited to see it. I hope we can figure out what's the deal with this case. I know it's not as open and shut as we want it to be. It's Ace Attorney, you know? There we go. I have to fix up this thing so it also works in the YouTube chat. But I don't think this has a YouTube setting for the bot. I'll have to see if I can fudge with that. Either way, let's get started, shall we? If you like the stream, don't forget to stick around and hang out. We're here every day, Monday through Friday. And tomorrow's gonna be fighting games again, I hope. I'm still gonna be lagging a little bit because I want to get my hands right and everything. Don't really mess around with it because my stick has been on the fritz a little bit, so... Either way, let's get started. I have to write down the things I'm thinking about, because I was thinking about something, like earlier today, and it's completely left my brain. It's gone. Out of my head. Not existing anymore. Something that is in my head, though, is that, I complained about this, I think, in V's chat. Complain is kind of a harsh word, but I'm saying it as a thing of levity, basically. Hold on, let me actually fix this, because I'm wrong about this. It's not 0, because Nep was really generous earlier this month. So, it's actually this. There we go. I have to fix that on the other ones, too. I went out and I got some Hawaiian Punch. Because I wanted some. It's been a hot minute since I had some, so I'm having some. Cracking it open live on stream, chat. I remember it being a bit more fruity, but it might be just because it's not as cold as I would like it to be. Oh well. We also figured out a way to kind of beat the heat. I have a fan set up with a thing of water in front of it, which is currently rotating, so now I am able to exist in this scalding-ass room and not die. Behold my power, chat. Hold on. I have to wait for everything to load in. Ah, there we go. Behold. 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 I have too much fun with this fucking thing. Y'all have to stop me. Y'all actually have to stop me. You won't be able to, but you have to stop me. Anyway. October 12th! Right and Co law offices. Hello. Hi, Tia. How goes it? Oh, and I'm putting ice in this cup near me so I can shove some Hawaiian Punch in it. Good luck. I wish I got, like, any revenue from those ads, but I don't. I'm also munching and crunching. seem pretty, like, ambivalent towards us considering, but... Ah, Mr. Nick, welcome back! Oh, hey, Pearls. You're back too, I see. I went and bought us a strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea to go with it. Hey, Pearls? Looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. I'll never forgive you, ever! I'm having a delicious drink of Hawaiian punch, so give me a minute. Miss Maya, the tea is ready! Oh, thanks. Come on, Mr. Nick, please have some of this cake! Yeah, thanks. Rose? Oh, excuse me, I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet. Hey, it's okay, I just cleaned it this morning. Too late. This isn't a good time for me to ask about her. I first met Prose a year ago. Flashback! It was when that murder happened at Korean Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met. You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone. Oh, Lord. I really hate that subplot. Hey, Maya, I always thought it was because she was young, but what? Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea about you and me. Huh? There's something you need to understand. What is it? It's kind of like a Korean Village custom, sort of. Girl seems to love you a lot. Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and, well, because of the murder case last year, Pearlie's mother is... Oh, yeah. I know this is a spoiler for the second game, but I have to put this on chat. I have to put this on stream chat. It's very funny to me. It's so funny to me. Just everything about Pearls' mom, Morgan Fay. Just where is it? I found it. Just this fucking face. Clearly not evil. Ooh. Anyway. I remember now. Pearls' mother, Morgan Fay. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. Can she change her eye color? Hello? Is this how Phoenix is seeing her? Can she actually do that? Hello? Alright. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. So you see, I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me, too. Maya. My mother's gone too. There are hardly any men in Korean Village. Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited. I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago. About how spiritual powers went very strong in the Fae family. Yeah, you did. And that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right? Yeah. The thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Korean Village kind of revolves around its women. Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that. Known feminist Phoenix. Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. Oh? Hey, what's up, Tori? How's it going? How's your day been? Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter. Are you saying that Pearls' father? He's gone. He left the village when she was very young. What a deadbeat. Boy, that's tough. Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. I know, you know I must like your stream a lot if I'm going to join you playing Ace Attorney. Listen, these games are fun. These games are really fun. It's just going to take a little bit to get the other fun bits. I can't believe I'm actually just playing two visual novels side by side. Whoops! Oopsie doopsie! That's why she's so sensitive to things like that. So your mother's still missing? Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is. Maya's mother. I have an intense dislike for this series? Wow. That's fair. I can understand that. Is it for the second game? If it's for the second game, don't worry. I understand. Maya's mother, Misty Faye. The current master of the Korean channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after being involved in a certain police case. No, not even particularly anything to do with the games themselves. Ah, I see. Because if it was for the second game, don't worry. I understand. Because that second game is, it's bad. Uh-huh. I'm on the edge of my seat right now. So, but you're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium. You're probably one of the biggest Professor Layton fans ever for one of game series. Ah, I see. Okay. If your mother doesn't come back, then what? Whenever you mention Professor Layton... Ah... I'm sure I can guess where this is going. Yeah, I can understand that. I played a little bit of the first game. But, the thing about me is that I'm not really that big on, logic puzzles. Says the person, like, addicted to Picross. And according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master. Mystic Maya, the master of the Korean technique. Seems like a heavy responsibility. Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fae main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not gonna learn anything just sitting around the office. Yeah, I know. But first I want to talk to Pearls. Mr. Nick? Yeah? I acted like a baby. Pearls. I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. You still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick? Yes? From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said. Oh, that's okay. I'm the one who should be apologizing. I'm going out now for a little bit. Huh? Where are you going? Maybe small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. I'm gonna show you I can be useful too, by finding some evidence. Hey, wait she sure runs fast. Why are you letting this 9-year-old just run away, Phoenix? Like, honestly, Tori, here's, Your Honor! Yeah, that one's really good too. Like, that's my favorite one. Fuck it, hold on. We're stopping the stream real quick. I have something important I want to show them. I want to show the stream. Something very important. Fuck everything. Fuck what I'm watching here. Fuck everything. Fuck that. Fuck this. Fuck you.
Your Honor, Mario will never be ballin'.
The prosecution has a call in court.
Objection! Mario is fucking balling! What the fuck? Mario's fucking balling?
I didn't know he had it in him!
That's all. Moving on. Moving on. Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay? Yeah. Dude, she's 9! Why are you letting this 9-year-old run around by herself? Why? Anyway. I guess I could probably talk to Look At Me right now, I'm guessing. Wow. There's a shock. Alright. Like, here we go, I guess. October 12th, Lordly Taylor Main Exhibition Hall! Maya! Oh, Miss Andrews. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious urn! Please, calm down. What's wrong? It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Wow. One second. So I'm gonna be saying that a lot because I'm also eating Kit Kat at the same time. Maya, I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay. I know I don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I can make you another urn. Hold on, just wait, okay? Breathe. Calm down and talk to us. Forgive me. Forgive me! So when did you get the calling card from the Master Mask? Let's see. Exactly 10 days ago. I was going to show it to the police, but the detective stopped me. I don't like Kit Kat very much, but I had a blueberry muffin Kit Kat because those is the best thing ever. I like Kit Kat a lot. I've told this story before. I went to Hershey Park once when I was younger, and they gave out like king-size Kit Kats for like $1.25. Literally the best day I had there going to a water park / amusement park. But I'm eating the strawberry ones right now. They're really good. Yeah, they're alright. Personally, I agree. I think long goodbyes are, you know, not that great either. Especially when it comes to, when you have to meet up again with a friend who's been away for so long. I run a quality stream, I promise. Oh god. Hello! Hello. How's it going? So you asked Detective Admin to help with security? Yes. In fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Master Mask than the police. So he hired you from security even before the calling card arrived? Well, yes. I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I've learned to trust my hunches. So that's why there are security cameras, even in the basement warehouse? Yes. Lily Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on! To any potential thieves. Yeah. For a second, like, I'm like, Arthur. Then I looked up and I forgot I had Arthur just dancing up there with the crew. Well, he sure bought it last night. He even left it with a nice souvenir. Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault! I never should have called the paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway. Why do you say that? That urn was stolen is a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was, well, practically zero. Zero? I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Ami. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Atney. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Crane. Thanks to your idea to crux him the paraphone karma. But hey, if you don't like this bird, Very good. Very good. Hello. Began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Crane. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. And one of them was actually Master Mask in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. Let me see. Oh, right, present. I want to see if she knows anything about, this guy, potentially. Miss Andrews? I know! It's all my fault! But what's done is done. I'll make it up by making a new urn for you. I'm just wasting my time. She's too far gone. Yeesh. There's no warehouse. Nothing new, it looks like. But now I know a little bit more about Luke at me, so... let's see. Yep, figures. October 12th, at me Detective Agency! Hello? Well, well. How lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kind of... Shh! Silence! I'm glad your cat is here to enjoy the stream. Precisely as I expected. What is? Zavari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct? We've already been through this. Ha! My observation was correct. Zavari! How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? Sir, why are you like this? Can you give me an essay, 500 words or less, of why you're like this? Mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely. This is the 5th encounter with my arch enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rapid pursuit of my prey. 1 second. This is the Steam collection. 9 out of 10, how you can tell what platform I'm playing on is that, like, if it's this purple overlay, it's usually gonna be through my computer. Like, some way or shape or form. Steve. Very funny. And if it doesn't have it, it's usually gonna be through my Switch or any other console that I have attached to my, through my Elgato. That's the word. I heard you've been after Master Mass since his very first theft. Yes, my dear. I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief paid for the famous jewel, the Tear of Emanon. I first encountered him in the museum's Sacred Hall, the crime scene itself. So, that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit? Yep, that's how it works. Purple computer. I was pretty sure he said that Andrew's hired him. Yes. I borrowed some equipment from Lloyd Taylor and set the perfect trap. You must mean the security camera. Surveillance camera? But I thought you were watching the area yourself, too. How did Master Mass manage to steal the urn? That's the million dollar question. What is Master Mask's modus operandi? Mr. Atten, did you know about the Sacred Urn? I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Master Mask. Sacred Urn? Pfft, that has nothing to do with this case. But wasn't that what Master Mask stole this time? I am a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Bro, you're the worst detective ever. I'm looking at that one Vine now that I've mentioned that, of like, how's it feel to be the worst cop ever, huh? Shut up, your mother buys you Mega Blocks instead of Legos. Literally a flawless Vine. Flawless, personally. Here's a controller. He's gotta earn his keep? Hell yeah, he does. You yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons? I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick. Me neither. Well, anyway, looks like he doesn't know about the urn. Alright, tell me about his MO, Jack. There's something that's kind of bothering me. Yeah, that's a post. That's a post, alright. We're American, not American. Listen. They're in San Francisco. That's how it works. Hold on 1 second, chat. I have to grab one special sound effect. And there it is. Perfect. I'm good now. Ready to continue. Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are but seekers, wandering alone in the dark. Well, I was wondering how Master Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Master Mask. Ah, I see. And so the game is afoot. What the? It's a Cyclock. Cyclock? Hey Nick, what is this Cyclock thing? Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. So Nick has a Phoenix has a magic jewel that lets him read people's brains. Don't worry about it, it's fine. It's fine. To put it in more, I guess he'll explain in a second. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what these secrets are. What? This Magatama has that kind of power? Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year. Well, it's true this Magatama is a prized family heirloom, but probably was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do. This is the woman that's going to take over the Korean channeling school someday. So how do you do it? How do you break the cyclock thing? Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret. Cool! I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out! Oh boy. I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. Alright, I'm not sure I have enough evidence yet, so I'm gonna go and explore and talk to people real quick. Nah, nothing really. Alright, I guess I have everything I need. I got all I need! I will submit the evidence! Yeah, as you might have seen, I was watching my therapist play Marvel, so it's this kind of goofy-ass talk is in my brain. Apologies. Master Mask's M.O. Detective Ed, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Master Mask commit the crime. Well now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding this warehouse. That much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. I'm not sure why, but this at-me guy is lying through his teeth. I know. I'll show him some proof. Look at me, I have here proof that someone went through that door last night. Oh.
Take that!
There we go. There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. That was some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. What? Are you saying I didn't do my duty properly? Look at that, man. You must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? He's hiding it. There must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hiding. And I've got just a piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Master Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at that time is because you were... This is a tricky one. Fast asleep. I don't know about fast asleep. Oh! Probably unconscious, if I had to guess. That's probably how the thing got bent. I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. Alright, then I guess I'll try...
Take that!
Yeah! Yes! You love to be a big brain. Detective At. You were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Ha ha ha! Surely you must be joking. You think that I, Luke At-me, could be knocked unconscious so easily? This sword proves it. That's... Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue of Ami Fei. Furthermore, at that time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this sword. Well, Detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. Not sure what this had to do with, like, attorney work, but... I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say. So, you were knocked out. You were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? Clobber? What an ugly way of saying it. But I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? No, the coward must have wormed his way through somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch-nemesis struck me in the head from behind with this gruesome item here. Ouch. Mr. Atme should have his poor head examined. Probably for more than just that, though. Jesus. You can say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? Well, looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway. Huh? That At-Me is the greatest ace detective in the world. Huh? What? That At-Me is the greatest ace detective in the world? At-Me. Here at At-Me, we give all our tools to random-ass coyotes in the desert trying to catch a roadrunner. Don't at me. Yeah. Wouldn't do numbers on Twitter. No, that he never actually saw the thief. Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be Master Mask. Just one moment, Sir Lawyer. The thief was unquestionably Master Mask. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency. Oh. Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold! This is a photo of that dastardly thief taken by the security camera. It looks like Master Mask. There's a lot of the things in the right place, but I'm not sure if it's actually the guy we're trying to help out. That's him! Master Mask! If he can be none other than the arch-criminal Master Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? So, what do you mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. But how would you know about that? Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest detective to ever walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever! Look at me! Well, I guess we better go take a look, just in case. Alright, let's see what this is what the hubbub is all about this. Hey, Nick! Remember what Detective At-Me said? Mm-hmm. We just saw that, so I don't have to repeat it. A green envelope, huh? Like, this is it. Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. $50,000? This is a blackmail letter. Sure looks like a major clue, alright. Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second, I promise. Ma'am, how are you this gay? Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. Please, come on in. I'll make some coffee. Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute. I know that voice. Oh, Nicky boy. I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest. Ah! You're... Oh, for crying out loud. There he is. God. Nick, it's you! And Maya too! What a fluke! Ah, Larry! Long time no see. What? You know each other? Nicky boy? Nick, do you and this girl have, you know, something going on? Well, of course he's smelly. Of course he's smelly, Tia. His name is Butts, after all. Anyway. I underestimated you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this? And married, too? Way to go, dude! I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the butts. Wait, which button is it set to? I have to remember which button it's set to. I actually don't remember. Is it this one? There we go! Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey man, that was a nice... That was your very first client. You got quite the story history, he and I. What we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I'm pretty sure Larry, if he like got his act together, just even a little bit, could be somebody's male wife. I stand by that. Hey, come on now, you're embarrassing me. And in front of this pretty little thing here. So you two are all childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. I should go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm gonna go check on my bike. Ma'am, can I hang out with you at the Pride meetup, please? I need to hear your opinion on everything. Nice girl, that Desi. So how have you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. I wonder what his Japanese name pun is. I will look it up. Why not? Musashi Yahari. And let's see, his name pun is... Hope you're on the edge of your seat here, chat. We're about to get some real deep lore into the butts. Butt lore. Let's see his name. Oh, Yahari, his Japanese surname means I knew it, or of course, and Musashi, his given name, comes from Masashiku, which means with certainty. Characters in Japanese version will state that when something happens, of course it's Yahari. Jigen no kage ni yappari Yahari. There you go. Butt lore, also known as Boar. I'm having too much fun with this thing, chat. I'm having way too much fun. So he's a yes man. Basically. So what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. What's those clothes? You look, well, weird. Hey man, that's what I'm called for. It's my uniform for my part-time job. I can't believe it's been 2 years. I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun. Stop having fun? No. Huh? What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you, women, I don't trust them anymore. Sir, why are you like this? Why are you like this, man? You got dumped again? Well, you know, Benifer. That's a great name. That's a great name. Benifer. No, but wait, we'll get to it later. Well, you know, Benifer? I fought all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Caddy Tom, and my whole life changed. Benifer. Caddy Tom. Never heard of either of them. Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me! Can you believe it? Well, actually. Anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure. Women! They're so... Ah! Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. Sounds like he's still the same old Larry. 25. Bro, she's too young for you? Date in your age range. We had a whole game about that. So why are you here, man? So what are you doing here anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural-born nice guy, that's all. But I'm a nice guy. I have been laying low by the matriarchy. Take the red pill like in The Matrix. The Matrix is a good movie. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. Oh, well? So you found this last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Well, interesting. Found by Larry at his part-time job security company building. Out of a crime. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I hope it gets guy by a blunt object, but not enough to do lasting damage. I knew it. Jesse's picture is in here. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey, Nick, that's not what you're thinking at all. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Aw, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. She really is here to check out Mr. Life. So you said you found it at your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks just love a guy in uniform, you know? Security guard, huh? So that's what that uniform is all about. Hold on one second, I have to do this. It's very funny to me. Hey, what about this person? Beats me. What the? All of a sudden he's got nothing to say? Oh, I guess I have to wait until later in the game. But anyway, it's a very, very funny line. Why am I dropping 500 frames? Is it really just too hot in here? I'm opening my door. Let me actually finish talking about. So what time is it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking that? Trying to see if I've got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 o'clock in the morning on the first floor of our company building. What was the Light's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. He works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Sure. Here, take a look at this. It's right here in this, right there in his wallet. What's this card? Hi, Floral. Yeah, I think I just need this room to be cooler. Like, I have my fan going, and I have the AC going, but it's still too damn hot. Yeah, it's the straight guy. It's a keycard for the security company. See? It's got a serial number right on it here. Serial number right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you were working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Why are you making that scary face? Security company. Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. Hold on one second. I'm gonna do... Okay. So... I am at a point now where I am aiming my fan directly at my computer so it doesn't fry and ruin the entire screen. Uno momento, por favor. Oh, I can switch on, I guess. There we go. Don't worry about it. I'm just trying to fix everything because my entire computer has been doing this like non-stop, and I'm jumping 3,000 frames and I'm getting actually upset about it. Like, why? Actually, why? Anyway, I need to find out as much as I can about this key card. Okay. Ah, this Ron's not there. So you're sure about this keycard? Yep, that's the keycard we use in the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need to get into that room, and every time you use that card, you'll use a record. You'll use a record? Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered that room and when. Larry, need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have a chance with Desi. It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. Can I move there now? No. You didn't touch anything in the wallet, did you? Hey man, be serious! What I was interested in? If Master Mass doesn't look out, he's gonna be the victim of a robbery himself. You give him way too much credit, Phoenix. Like, way too much credit. Look at this Bart Simpson looking motherfucker. Like, come on. Come on. Like, literally look at him. Okay. Hold on, maybe I need to talk to, yeah, he's a cartoon character. Okay. I'm gonna try this. Okay. Okay, let me look at the court record and look at this a bit closely. I want you to true the name of this world. KP security at 1 AM on October 12th and bring 50 grand. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. But if that's the case, why would you... Like, at this point, if you're not keeping track, you're here for, like, in media res, basically. What we know about Ron already is that Ron is wealthy. Not only that, but not only is he wealthy, but he was at KB Security on the day of the crime. So that wasn't Mask to Mask, or at the very least it wasn't him. So we've got that basically squared away now. Alright. if I just present Desi to him? Yeah, Desi is one awesome lady, alright. It's been a long time since I felt this way. I think I'm really in love this time. A long time, huh? Yeah, well, except for what I feel for you, Maya. Sir, I will deck you in the jaw, leave her alone. I don't think even he knows what he's saying anymore. So, yeah, that's for sure. Married at 23 to a fucking lesbian. Like, damn. Good for you two, honestly. Okay, so where to go now? Cause he's not there. Can I go to KB Security at all? I need to present this to him again. Let's see here. What's gonna really talk to him about? I don't know where I'm even supposed to go. What can I present to him? Not him. Yeah. Okay, so I wonder who was there at 1 AM if it wasn't, wrong, though. Why can't I go to KB? I also know about the security card. Do you know about the security card? I'm gonna read out this full dialogue, though, this time. I'm sorry I can't be more helpful, but I have no interest save that of finding evidence against my arch rival. No, it's okay. Nick is just a bit of a piddling evidence hog. That's his defense, though. A piddling evidence hog, you say? In that case, I'd be simply wasting my breath. Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks, Maya. Why couldn't you just have said that I was a rival and not a piddling evidence hog? I adore their banter. Their banter is always just so well written. Okay, so the fan seems to be cooling down the rig, which is good. I'm trying to figure out where I need to go now, or what I need to present to who. Let's go back here, because, I'm guessing Ronslow's in here. I think I was gonna Shota him. Hey Larry, what about this? What? You got something to say? Then say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis. That's the truth. Huh? What? I can't believe you do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000. I don't have that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. Phew! Man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused there because it says KB Security right there on the envelope. Yeah, so what? That's where I've got a part-time job, at KB Security. What? I should really find some more about this KB Security company. You know, I would think that given the circumstances, you could just go there, but... Oh, of course. Just to talk to him more. KB Security, the company and the blackmail letter. You know about it? That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? So what are you doing here, then? Well, the boss is away right now. And you know what mice do when the cat's away. Yes. They get fired. Anyway, how far away is this company? Let me see. About 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road, anyway. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to the Lord Taylor, right? And it would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back. Ronald was at KB Security when the robbery occurred. Whoa! Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn! Hey, Nick! Your phone! Hello? Is this the right residence? Ah, Pearls! Where are you? I thought I'd go to Lily Taylor to try to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. What? Give me that phone, Nick! Pearly, where are you right now? I was walking along and I found myself in front of that person's office. That person? Who? That person who doesn't act his age and always says Zavadi when he's excited. Look at me, Ace Detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you. Alright, I'm a little scared. Alright, let's go, Maya. Wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now. Sounded like real cutie. Sounded like A, I guess. They left out an A. Another one of your, special friends? Larry, if not for the law of the land, I would beat you senseless. Say goodbye to Mr. Light for me. Would you, Larry? Huh? That wasn't there before. October 12th! Acme Detective Agency. Ah! Mr. Nick! Miss Maya! Pearly! I never thought I'd see the two of you again! Glad you're okay, though. So is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office? Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since you were here last? Now that you mention it. Oh, it's time to snoop. This bag, I wish I wasn't here before. It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here. Hey, Nick, come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. It's an important investigation. That's true. And truth be told, I have to admit I am kind of curious. Can I just say I absolutely outright adore Maya in this game. In a game that takes place, like, when? Like, 2017, I think? Around those whereabouts? Let me see here. Something around that time period. Something around that time frame. And she using the word fuddy-duddy. Like, hilarious. Also, hi, what's up, Nep? Very funny how this game works out. So let's see, he's 92, and in this game, he's like the same age as Phoenix. So let's see. So, born in 92, 93, and he's 26 now. So it would be 2019, around those whereabouts. Hold on, I have to do basic math, because my brain is starting to chug. 1 second. This is very important to me. Bear with me. Bear with me. How old is Phoenix again? He's 26, so... ...2018, or if it's 93, then it'd be 2017. Just the word fuddy-duddy from a 19-year-old in this day and age. Very funny. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec. Taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. No comment. Well, hello there! Ah! He's here! What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it! Nick! I can't believe you! A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. I love Nick and Maya. They're like... Their sibling relationship is never not funny to me. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here? What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial... Zavadi! Shall we say the figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime? What? 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 Wow, Nick. Sounds like it's gonna be really exciting. What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place. That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick. Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Luke Atme, will take the stand. And then, survive! My testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes! All of you! I will unmask you as the thieves' co-conspirators. Conspirators? You're quick on the defensiveness. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat you will face during the trial. What are you talking about? Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is... Godot. Godot? You've taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than a death penalty. Hey! Last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Light really is the mask. My dear lady, times may change, but people, sadly, do not. But they do, though. Well, you'll understand this when you're more mature. Who is this Godot person? It's not surprising that your spirit medium has not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country. But in heaven, Godot, a legend or myth. Men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him. I'm so fooled by sure William will drop his panties. Some of these words are in a Impressive Latent game. Yeah, there's a lot of words on an Impressive Latent game I'm imagining in Ace Attorney 2 either. Prosecutor Godot. The best prosecutor in the country is Godot. It's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick? No surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad. Huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country. Would you agree with that? Most certainly! In fact, you could call him the Luke Acme of the prosecutor's office. I don't know if that's praise or an insult, considering. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong? I remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. So we're done investigating for the day. Sir Lawyer, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. Alright, give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna get a cup of ice. I'll be right back. I think. Yeah, I'm here. Hi. There we go. Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to do that. October 13th, 9:36 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 4. Let me actually save the game because I messed up. And there we go. Hey, Nick. What is it? Something wrong? Nah, but you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check out the mask glossy I bought. You bought this where? In the little tents in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. You know I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me. Who's screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it! Yeah, I'm sorry, this is not a cis person. This is probably not even a man, to be honest. I don't mean that, like, derisively, it's just, you know what I mean. Estrogen burger consumer. Yeah, I did. It doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you. Let me see something here. So... security camera photo. Let me look at glossy again. Cause I did it! I'm the criminal! Me! He's at it again. It's in the calling card to Lily Taylor. I admit it! But you don't have the sacred urn, right? Well, that's true, but it doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Normally when I say of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but you... Yikes. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict. Please? Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Desi, honey. Bonjour! Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you.
Hell yeah!
Fuck.
Happy non-binary day.
Thank you, Nep. Once again, your generosity cannot be understated. You see, actually, the thief is... Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. So why are you smiling when you say it? Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck! To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is the mask or not. There's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Desiree. October 13th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 6. There he is! There he is! It's X-Men Cable! X-Men Cyclops! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. The defense is ready, Your Honor. What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to... What a stupid question. What did you say? Fine, let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? No, I'm not. I'll pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by. Wow. This guy's already a class act and only been like 2 seconds. Who are you? I am Godot. Legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case. Ah! He's the one that Detective Admin was talking about! Yes, your rotation proceeds. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? Ha! None. Pah! That's really funny. Alright, let's see what he means by that. What did you say? I never prosecuted a case before. Never? But you said you've never lost before. Exactly. I never lost. Never won before either. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as a mere saplings. Yes, but a mask in a court of law? Ha! Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks. Either on our faces or over our hearts. Man. I think you already came in with, like, a sour opinion of the game, so I can understand why you wouldn't like a lot of the characters, but there are a lot of actually pretty good characters in these games. It's just that sometimes you get, like, the ones who are kind of there for comic relief or just kind of annoying, like Larry. This guy's the real deal, alright, Nick. Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal? So I finally meet Mr. Phoenix Trite. Nick! Is he a friend of yours? No. I don't have any friends that call me Trite. Just who is this masked man? He already told you his name's Godot! I returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. Well then, Prosecutor Gobo. It's not Gobo, it's Godo. Your Honor. In any case, please give your opening statement. Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite. What is it? Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder, how much can you withstand before you and your case break in two? Is when his coffee slides in? Aw, damn it. I guess later. Well then, let's hear from the first witness. There he is! My name is... No one has asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We'll listen. Yes, sir. Alright, witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn. Yes, sir. Master Mask is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he spends his calling card before he even commits his... He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This is his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent the card to Lowly Taylor. His pattern is to always go after the most precious art piece. That's what we're sure was Master Mask. It fits his MO to a T. So then, the actual identity of this Master Mask is... Mr. Godot, what are you... There it is! There it is! Oh, look at this dipshit. Look at this masterclass dipshit. Oh, God. I know he sucks based on, like, osmosis, but, like, he's so funny. What a clown. We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Godot. Blacker than a moonless night. Hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. FK in the coffee. I knew I could count on it. Never fails. Stay tuned, chat, for the never-happening Deadly Premonition stream. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed. Very well. It's only coffee, after all. What? You can't let him slide this early in the trial? Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Well, Nick, what are you going to do? As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all I can do is show that it wasn't Master Mask who stole the urn. Press this. Art pieces? Like what, for example? Well, his first target was the famous Tear of Emanon. What's that? Some kind of especially salty teardrop? No, sir. It's a blue diamond. A single rare diamond. The next was the crown of Bungora. You know, the thing you put on your head. After that was the left hand of Hades and the portrait of Megina, sir. Left hand of Hades. Man, I love using the gauntlets in Hades! I wonder which one they were. Yeah, the first game's really easy. You went to the clownery, and now you're just kind of dealing with the rest of it. Detective Atme returned the portrait of Megina, retrieved the portrait of Megina, returned it to the museum. And the target of his 5th and last robbery was the sacred urn, right? But isn't it difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces? Well, we assume he must have some underworld connections. Somehow Mr. Light doesn't look the type. Yeah, he's a little too sunny to be hanging out in the underworld. Oh, yeah. Let's just press on everything first. Red White is so funny. One of the first things he says when he gets into court is, "My friends call me Niño Blanco." Ah, why am I still dropping frames? Stop! Stop! How hot's my computer right now? Hello? Do I have a memory leak somewhere? Doesn't look like it. Just dropping frames randomly. I think, Twitch seems to be fine. Have you been involved in the investigation from the beginning? Yup, nobody knows more about the thief than me, pal. It's true, I'm a Zavari. Author on thieves. An author? He's written books about thieves? I think he probably meant to say authority. The fact that this guy can slip through my fingers shows how good he is, pal. See if those fingers happen to be butterfingers. Let me press a bit harder. So nobody knows more about the thief than you, huh? You got it, pal. Tell me the thief's mom, that is. Isn't there someone who knows even more about him than the police? You don't mean Detective Yahari, do you? Who is this person? Yahari? Sounds German. His name is Luke Atme, so I guess I shouldn't have made up such a silly name for him. Heck, I guess he's not all that famous after all. Anyway, it's true that he did manage to retrieve the last item the thief stole. Oh, I see. Seems you're not the expert you claim to be. It looks like the thief is toiling me even now. Just press a bit more. Have you seen all these so-called calling cards? Of course I have. Except, the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought their card to the police. So it didn't see this one until after the crime occurred. That's because Detective Adney stopped Miss Andrews from taking it to police. Was the calling card that Lily Terry received authentic? Well, all the cards have one common identifying feature. We're not releasing that information to the general public. But you're absolutely certain that this card is real? I'm sure you can't say it out loud, but I bet he's talking about Master Max's emblem. His 5th heist, and your 5th screw-up, huh? Objection, pal! That ain't fair. Maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times. But this last time wasn't my fault. I didn't know about the calling card this time. You of all people shouldn't be chuckling about this, Detective Gumshoe. I just want everyone here in the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Call your local police right away. Not me. Wow, looks like he's really got it in for Detective Batman. What do you mean when you say he fits his MO to a T? I was thinking of asking the same thing myself. Ugh. We should listen a little more closely, pal. First of all, there's the calling card. 100% certain it's authentic. Then there's the fact that he seemed to know all about the security system. And finally, his target was an odd piece. Those are all part of the thief's modus operandi. And so, since his robbery seems to fit all those conditions. That's right! It means that Master Mask is behind it. Nick! It definitely looks like it was Master Mask who stole the urn. There's no real evidence either way as to whether Rondolite is Master Mask. But... Also, the urn hasn't turned up yet, let alone in connection with the light to Mr. Light himself. Sitting up right, and then I'm gonna drink some water right now. I'm drinking some, like I said, Hawaiian punch, so... So even though we know that it was Master Mask that did it, maybe for the time being we should try to show it wasn't Master Mask that did it. I'm guessing it's this.
Objection!
There we go. Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe? Just hearing a little in that question is making me nervous. You said that he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right? That's right, pal. But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art. What do you mean? Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing? No, I meant from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price. Well, Prosecutor Godot, what is the value of that urn? The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it, and I mean that in the worst sense. So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Master Mask would normally go after. If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the theft of the secret urn was not the work of Master Mask. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. The argument made itself, but... well, first of all, we need to get this issue clear. Was this last robbery the work of Master Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot? Look at this jackass. This coffee here. It's my own special blend. I call it Godot number 107. I'm trying to decide whether I'm cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got in my mind right now. Mr. Trite. I have to say, though, like, it's... fucking... I have the worst taste in facial men, holy shit. Anyway. What? If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess. Sorry, but I don't get what you mean. If you're saying it wasn't Master Mask that sold the urn, then it must be someone imitating Master Mask's methods. A fake. A fake Master Mask? Fake Master Mask? That sounds so... fake the mask. That sounds so ridiculous. But I like it. Who is sliding him this coffee? Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof's in order, Mr. Tripe. Proof that the person who appeared at Lily Taylor that night was actually a fake. Of course he is! Now is the best time to barista! Though it don't prove of Mr. Godot's behavior, his point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting. Looks like I'm going to have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lily Taylor that night was in fact fake the mask. Let's see. This magnetizer works like a yo-yo, that's sick. You know, when I was a kid, I always wanted to get a yo-yo ball, and I never actually got it. I don't know why, but I never actually decided that I had a lot of chances to get it, and I never actually did. Let's see. Do I have proof that it was fake, the mask? I'm guessing it could be, the wallet. But would I be able to leave his identity secret if I did that? Probably the blackmail letter, if I had to guess. Right? I'm saying the blackmail letter.
Take that!
What is this evidence supposed to prove? Ha! Well, it proves someone here is a fake, alright? It proves that this lawyer is a fake. These prosecutors sure know how to twist a knife. There's no time to be impressed. Think it over again! Alright. You saw the earnest photo was taken, right? Who knows? Maybe there's something on there that shows he's a fake. Alright, I guess it's the photo they need to use. They're kind of loudly hinting about it.
Take that!
The proof is right here. This looks like a photo taken by security camera. But if you look closely, you notice something peculiar about it. Ha! Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Let me see here. Oh! That's what it is! Go on, use this pointer and show us just what about this picture is so peculiar.
Take that!
It's right here, of course. You mean Mask to Mask? I have here a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at. Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning? The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch on Damask's chest. A breach? Here? Bailiff, get my steed! We need to retreat at once! A brooch, Your Honor. Instead of a clasp for holding one's cape on. Tia, please. A clasp, eh? Ah, I see now. But the Master Mess in the security camera photo... Ah! He has no brooch! That brooch is the same as the emblem on Master Mask's calling card and serves as a symbol. But the thief that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this Master Mask is a fake! I've been fooled again! Order! It's true. An annihilation. Detective Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked this? I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how What era is this dude living in? Is it? Shit. Well, let me fix the ticker then. My bad, thank you! Thank you. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. There we go. Hey now. If you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too. Mr. Godot, you deserve some blame in this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch? Ha! The brooch you're talking about... You mean this? Ah! That's Master Mask brooch! Where did you find it? Well, I already had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue. Buddhist. It must mean the Ami face statue. Why didn't you tell me about that, sir? I always put evidence away in my pocket. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence. This guy is one cool customer. It's a little too early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady? That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there, too. Hickeys? Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Rhonda Light's fingerprints. What? What? The defendant's fingerprints on the brooch? Well, this is a fine mess. Yeah, right, thank you. I must have just overlooked it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Godot, let's see that brooch. I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her. It appears to have been torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back. Obviously, it must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene. Uh-oh. Phoenix, we have a problem. Ha! You mess with Godot, and you get burned. Didn't play me like a violin. Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness. Huh? You don't me? I haven't proved anything yet. You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough. That doesn't sound good at all. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing to point out. Bailiff, bring the next witness into the courtroom. Finally, time for the day's detective to make his appearance, huh? As we do this part of the thing, we're gonna go back to Digimon. 1 second is one drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up. Shh! Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What's clear? Zavari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor. Coffee maniac at that! Wow. You really are the world's greatest detective, Batman. Am I correct? Well, yes, that's right. Ha! Not bad. Not bad at all. You have eyes in your head. You can see. Whoa! You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil. Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. God, I think that was the most sarcastic thing I've read today. My name is Look At Me, ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens. Boy, these two make a perfect pair. They either be best friends or they tear each other's heads off. I've heard that on the night of the crime, you were all alone in security detail. You've heard correctly. I officially made monocles worth more than 100 detective gumshoes. If detective gumshoe was worth anything. Mean to him! Why are you mean to him? Why was this guy all by himself anyway? If there's some reason, I'm sure of it. Well then, that's what this special monocle of yours witnessed. What I witnessed? Nothing, I was out cold. It's approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. But the date changes at midnight, doofus? I saw my nemesis, the infamous Master Mask, dancingly descended upon me. As I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police. You didn't get a clear look at the criminal? Obviously made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural. I fail to see the witness seem so proud of his performance that evening. Well, Sir Old-Timer, let me explain. You're not speaking of any ordinary, but of the King of Thieves, the great Master Mask, my enemy, the King of the Pirates. Yo-ho-ho! That is what my instincts and my years of expertise tell me. Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Alright. Dancing descended? From where exactly? Well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else? In actuality, he neither danced nor descended. Someone please save me. So is it that you didn't notice the thief?
My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow, and my ears listened for his footfalls. But even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak up on me. It can only be due to his subtly camouflaged cape and soft-soled shoes. This didn't happen to me. I was there. I was walking down the street with my friends, and these trans people came out of this bus, and they all said, "Down with cis," and they started beating me and my friend up. I hereby dub you Ace Dunce. You didn't see the criminal's face when that happened? Well, that's a difficult part. How should I put it? I saw his mask. That's all I can recall. It's not very solid as far as testimony goes. However... God. This rules. This is literally the best bit I've ever been a part of. Let's go. However, fortunately, I had my third mark, the security camera at the ready. It patches his image perfectly. This should be sufficient, I believe. Well, as long as this photo is authentic, I don't see a problem here. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have a problem with the photo? Good. Then let's continue with the testimony. So that would be 1 o'clock in the morning of the 12th, correct? That's an impressive deduction, Sir Lawyer. You were on security duty that night. Where were you exactly were you at the time? A penetrating question. I was in the basement warehouse, near the computer. Near the computer, huh? So then you weren't trying to remain hidden, I take it. Up to this point, I have tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief. Yeah, he said the same thing yesterday, too. And she also said that they've never spotted the thief at this crime scene before. Precisely! That is precisely why I chose not to hide last night. I knew that by not concealing myself, I was putting pressure on the thief. You knew that I knew that you knew that I knew I would cheat. So I hid fake sword. I placed fake swords all over the place. Looks like the thief was the one applying pressure on your pigeony head. That is. In any case, all right. Attacked and knocked unconscious. You weren't able to do a thing. That's certainly some very impressive detective work. Well, Sir Lawyer, have you ever been suddenly struck on the head? Huh? Well, actually, yes. By a fire extinguisher. And what happened? I was knocked out. And you lost your memory, too. You see, you have no right to look down on me then, do you? Yeah, I kinda do. The reason I didn't lose my memory is because I have more brains to begin with. Yeah, sure you do, pal. And that's why, somehow, you were left unconscious by somebody taking the sword, hitting you unconscious. Like, you're so clearly the fake Damask that I can't even begin to say how obvious it is. You may have brains, but the wiring and self-reflection parts need to be severed. In any case, that was how I was knocked senseless. And then... About 30 minutes. About this 30 minutes. My severed cord was loosened and my soul fled to the golden halls of Elysium. As usual, I have no idea what this guy is saying. I think he's saying that he was out cold. So, what happened during these 30 minutes? No one can say, Your Honor. That span of time truly vanished into the ether. So what is he going on about? There's something suspicious about the thing of that me. How could he not have noticed when the thief came in? So he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. That can't be right. Contradicts the evidence. Huh? Which piece? The real question is, why would he tell such an obvious lie?
Objection!
Mr. Atman, could you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours? Aha! This belongs to Criminal Mastermind, my arch nemesis, Mask the Mask. I hear he has an 8-pack. I hear that he is shredded. It is, in point of fact, Master Mask's brooch. Brooch. That's the word. It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Ha! Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on well enough. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of being ripped off a piece of clothing. Ripped off? Aha! You can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in a position to have a struggle with a thief. The only person that was on security duty that night. You, Detective Acme. Yes. His full name is Luke Acme. Detective Acme, you must have fought with the thief that night. So, why did you lie in your testimony to the court? Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime. No. Wait just a moment, Sir Lieutenant. Don't talk like I'm living in a nursing home. I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I had been dealing with so many cases lately. The true measure of a man is the amount of work he does. That's what I always say. Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, isn't that right? You talk too much. They're so funny. Witness, so are you now saying that you and the thief fought? Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor. Excuse me? Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed, I understand. I, Luke Acme, agree completely. Alright, buddy. Yeah. It's a very, kind of name, you know? Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, Luke Acme cannot be so easily discombobulated. Uh-huh. Sure, buddy. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed the weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his fists, but they were not enough. The first blow struck true. Bam! And that's all she wrote. So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of Mask the Mask? Correct. It was during his third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak. Well, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes about with which case. That can't be good. Alright, buddy. Okay. So why did you look away from the door anyway? In addition to the camera, I prepared a variety of other sensors as well. Look away and yeah. The alarm had gone off. One of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. That's why I went to the computer. Elegantly, of course. So you're momentarily vulnerable while you were working on the computer? What should I do? Should I ask some more questions? Tell me about the sensor. What kind of sensors are you talking about? There are other places in the basement that someone could enter and exit from. There are air conditioner ducts, sewer pipes, and a cat door as well, with the heat detecting infrared and ultraviolet sensor to each of them. It's a lot of hardware. Is it all yours? Lordly Tail Department Store was kind enough to provide me with the monitoring hardware. Naturally, the security camera that took the photo belongs to them as well. In other words, you couldn't have rigged the equipment, huh? Has that cleared up any doubts you may have had about me, Sir Lawyer? Let me get a bit more in there. Tell me about the computer, too. So the computer belongs to Lordly Taylor as well? Correct. Well, except for the program that managed the data. That was specially designed by me, Luke Acme. In that case, you could have easily manipulated the data. What's wrong, Sir Lawyer? What does that mean? Discombobulated. Young people these days, they really irritate me. They allow perfectly good old words to die until everyone forgets what they mean. Sorry, but what exactly does it mean anyway? Now forgotten. What was I saying? Jeez. Really don't people forget what they were saying 5 seconds ago. Well, it looks like we cleared that up. You can go on with your testimony. What do you mean by a weapon from the side? Naturally, that thief had no idea that I, Luke Acme, was hiding in the area. He had the sword from the statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse. Sword? You mean the sword that was all twisted like a tree branch? Correct. Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp. Okay, so he is talking about that the Shito. So the thief armed himself with a sword. And what about yourself, witness? You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities? Well, of course. In college, I was the second in charge of the boxing club. sorry I failed to find that appropriately impressive. However, my opponent in this ring this time was my arch nemesis, Mask the Mask. This guy is a real piece of work. Can you tell us a little more about what happened? My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious. Powericious? I assumed the at-me fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me. What do I do now? You were blinded? What was this flash of light that blinded you? I was bathed in golden light that seemed to come from the statue of the woman. Statue only failed. That wasn't very much help at all. What do you think, Nick? Alright, yeah. Let me, dip in a bit more about the fighting style. I thought that would just be a red herring, but... What is this at-me fighting style? I'm sorry, but that's a trade secret. I really can't say any more. But... I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can get behind you. That's it? That's the at-me fighting style? Well, Mr. Wright, what about that testimony? Back to the wall. I feel like that was important. Of course it's important. You've learned a detective's secret technique, after all. Yes, indeed. Well, it should have been secret technique. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone late at night. Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? Scream me out. Now then, witness. We'll go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony. Back to the wall. Let me press on this too. Where is this third eye you're talking about? Oh, it's right between my right and left eyebrows. It's quite invisible to the unenlightened. You may call it the forehead, if you like. Why didn't you just say that in the first place? Sir Lawyer, looks like the creases in your own forehead are getting deeper. Oh! Duh! Duh! I'm like, wait a minute. I love this game for its, like, light bulb flashing in your brain moments like that. Just at me. Your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun is this, Sir Lawyer? It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. I believe this is what you said yesterday. The coward must have wormed his way into somewhere besides the door. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here! From behind, huh? But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head. Ugh! It seems I've made another mistake. Detective Atney. That's not the only strange part of your testimony. What do you mean by that? For example, the very fact that you hit the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security. Ugh. Geniuses and myself have always been misunderstood. How sad. That's wrong. Oh, yeah, what a good voice. To err is to human, to forgive, divine. Humans aren't machines. They have souls, feelings. They live, they die. They love, they hate. And yes, you make mistakes. Hey, hold on. It's not as pretty as that. Really? What is it like that? Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules. This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around. Mr. Wright, what exactly is it that you're asserting? Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that... Yeah, I'm gonna go with my gut. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. The Detective Luke Atmey's true identity is actually Mask the Mask. Yeah! Order! Order in the court! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atme's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scenes, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he managed to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure. That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely delicate deduction. I picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a... Oh, please. This explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atme. The truth is that you are, in fact, Mask the Mask. But, Mr. Wright, this photo, it clearly shows Mask the Mask. Security camera belongs to the Lordly Taylor department store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it. He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn. So, the detective was actually an ace thief. Is this true, witness? Ha. Whoa. Masked Emma was pure genius, and so am I! Look at me! Ace detective! You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I'm impressed, Sir Lawyer. What? Witness, you're admitting it? Nick, now's your chance! Yes, and put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Now at me, and you assume the thief's identity. Oh, Lord. Ha! Yeah, alright. Hello. Godot Blend number 102. My personal favorite. Mr. Godot! Ace Detective is actually an ace thief. It's not a best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true. But Mr. Godot! Mr. Wright has made some very strong points, and I will admit my point has woven a compelling narrative out of whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt. Mr. Trent. If this detective really is the thief, then show the proof of your claim. But it had better be as hot, and as perfect as the copy driven on your face. You know you can use my name, right? You know you can do that. I hope you know that. Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. This court would like to see this decisive proof you have. Quickly! Huh? Oh, yes, of course. What's the big rush? You alright, Nick? I mean, looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. But can I really do it? The decisive evidence that proves that Mr. Luke Atme is in fact Master Mask has yet to be found. You know what? You know what? Fuck you. You get timed out for like 1 minute for that stupid shit. No, just 1 second. Fuck you. Shut the fuck up. Shut your ass up. Shut your whole ass up. Has yet to be found. Proof? Of course I've got nothing. I think I have to remind me for that. Yeah, I sure do. But, that's what you get. No, you're unmodded. Ha! Just what I thought. A man has to hold his head up high no matter how bad things get, after all. I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion. This is no good, I gotta stay on the attack. I'll never get another chance to prove this guy is the thief. Give up, Nick, think harder and try again. It's no good, I'm just not ready yet. But, are you gonna just give up and let us lose this? So, you've come to your senses, have you, Sir Lawyer? Fucking make a single joke? Yeah. There is no consequence. You will get timed out and lose your mod ship. There is no consequence. You will get decked. Can't think of a counterattack at all. It seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. Mr. Godot? Anything... Who? Hi, Desiree. Who are you? Doesn't really matter right now, does it? Miss Delight, what are you doing here? Nicky boy, the thing you've been looking for, I think I found it. You mean, that bag? No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well, that's... the sacred urn! Nick, it's the urn! Alright, fine. What did I miss anyway? I was watching the latest animation. Well, we've discovered that, Master Mask is, not Ron, and is in fact this clown you've been messing with. Order! 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 You, madame, that urn, where did you find it? You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants, ace detective. Look at me! Oh, Desi, you're the best! Well, how to explain that one, Mr. Atme? Even you're gonna have a hard time weaseling out of this one. Alright. Ha! Pathetic. Mr. Godot, you have something you wish to say? Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad. Oh, listen to this boomer rattle-off poetics. You're still denying that Mr. Atme was involved? Before casting aspersions at Detective Atme, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree. Desiree Delight. Is that correct? Yes! What about it? Ha! How charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring. What are you insinuating? As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere. Including the office of the good detective here. So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it. What? I just brought it here from the detective's office. Wow. Please, madame. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Listen to this jackass! Literally goes, people are supposed to be taking out their word, but this town is already filled to the brim with lies. Get your head out of your ass. Any more can only compound the tragedy we have been witness to. You're wrong! I would never do such a thing! Miss Delight. Please, Nicky boy! You've gotta help me talk some sense to these people! There must be some way. I've gotta prove that urn was actually the detective agency. Testify about what I saw. No, his character trait is coffee. Testify about what I saw? What's wrong? Isn't it your job to come up with something to say? Nick, come on! It should be easy to prove. After all, we checked out the bag, didn't we? You're right. I remember doing that. Whatever was in there was hard and round and smooth, too. Yes, it must have been the urn. It must have! But I never actually saw it with my own eyes. Amy walked in just when I was about to have a look at it. So even if it was the urn in there, I can't testify that it was. Ah! You're right! Ha! It looks like I was wrong about you, Mr. Trite. In this town overflowing with lies, there's a single flickering candle of truth. Nicky boy. Well, it's true that I never actually saw the urn. I can still testify about it from another angle. What about it, Mr. Wright? Have you given up yet? Well, I already touched it, so it won't be about that. I guess it'd be I can't prove anything yet. Can't prove anything yet. But Nick! Very well. Looks like that's all then. Exactly. All this urn is all, and this urn is all the proof I need to make my case. What? You still don't get it, huh? Listen closely, Mr. Trite. This is the urn that Master Mask stole, right? And now the wife of the accused comes strolling in here with the very same urn, correct? Now, who would you think is the thief? Ah! No! That's wrong! That's not why I've got it! Nick! You can't let him do this! This isn't good. There must be another way around this. Your Honor, please let me think it over one more time. Mr. Wright, it's high time that you learned your lesson. The courtroom is no place for poorly thought out or rash declarations. And be careful, it'll be so nice sometime. Alright. Let me show fingerprints in the urn. I can prove where the urn was by the fingerprints on it. Fingerprints? Oh, come now! Now you're really making me laugh, Sir Lawyer. Fingerprints indeed. May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable why fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I am always in the habit of wearing gloves, you can see. Unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be on evidence of anything. What about it, Mr. Wright? The witness's fingerprints will mean nothing anyway. Nick, what are you gonna do now? I've come too far to turn back now. I must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. And there, I'm sure someone must have left their fingerprints on it. Oh! The defense proposes that the fingerprints of this person should be on the urn. What is all this fuss about fingerprints anyway? Mr. Atme, do you recall the events of yesterday? Hey Nick, come on, open it up! Oh yeah, this is hit new spin-off of Breaking Bad, Better Call Phoenix. Hey, wait a minute, we can just open up this private property. Yeah, I've already done this before. Ah! Stop dropping frames. It's true that I didn't get a chance to look at them back at the time, but I did touch what was inside. What? You touched it? And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard. Well, that was just... my dildo collection. Oh, sorry. It'll be on YouTube, you'll see it after the stream, I guess. Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves the urn was in Detective Atme's office. Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it? Of course it does. What did you say? It's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said. I posited until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. Sorry. I'll slow down. If she polished it that much, just removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday, at the Atme Detective Agency. Ha! This blend, Godot Blend 107, of the sighting. It's a little too bitter after all. Order! 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 I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn and... Wait! Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that. No need, you say? Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn. What are you saying? Yes, I've finally broken him down. He's gonna do this then. It's time for this bullshit. Here we go. Take a look, everyone! Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself! Here I am, the tragic clown! This guy is nuttier than a fruitcake. You see, it was me all along! I am the one and only Mask the Mask! Hope you all enjoyed my little performance! Pinprick eyes are scary. Well, Mr. Godot, what's Mr. Atme's condition? He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. Just gonna enjoy the jokes as much as he seems to be. Well, it looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man, besmirching him with the title of thief. Nick, you were right after all. Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight really wasn't the thief. This court finds the defendant, Ron Delight. Always gonna object. Here he goes. Hold it! You're wrong! Wrong, I tell you! I mean, not exactly wrong so much, but actually not right is what I was really trying to say. Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening. The thief, the sneaky, odious thief has been stealing all the treasures. It's me! I'm him! I'm the one you want! I'm the thief, I tell you! So do it. Pronounce me guilty, please! Oh my god. I don't know what kind of kangaroo court you all think this is, but... The true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry and pass Judge... What are you talking about? I already confessed! I'm the thief, I tell you! Oh, Lord. It goes alright. How's it going, Thief? Mr. Godot, don't just stand there drinking coffee. Hey there, Mr. Thief. Yes, sir! If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean. If you are a Master Mask, then prove it. That's what it means. Yes, sir. I'll be happy to. Guilt, more than anything. He says he'll be happy to, Nick. It's kinda cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy. This is a certified Phoenix Wright homosexual moments. Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. I know that! I won't fail. I swear! Dude. You got a case of the gender, something bad. Okay then. Talk. We're all listening. Oh well. Let's all listen to this confession. Master Mask's identity. The truth is, I've been Master Mask all along! I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Master Mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night of the urn was stolen, after all. I donned my costume that night and dancing descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see it right there in the photo. That's me! As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and it got torn off, that's all. Oh, Lord. I don't like the direction this trial has taken. This is how every trial goes. At least with me, anyway. Ha! You're doing great. Stop it, Mr. Godot. You're embarrassing me. Wow. Like I said, you're only gonna get one chance to testify, alright? But if you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise, too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Master Mask. Thanks so much, Mr. Godot! I'll do my best! Alright, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid it's time for cross-examination. Yeah, me too, Phoenix. Sorry, bud, but I, kinda do.
Objection!
Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct? Ah! Yes, it does. I had lost it somewhere. Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away. Ah, no, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence. Evidence? Mr. Delight, when did you first notice you'd lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner. This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KB Security Headquarters. What? Surely you're not serious! Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night. No! So the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning. Then it proves that he has a watertight alibi. No! Furthermore, considering the distance between Moldy Taylor and KB Security, it would have to take him 30 minutes to get there by car, according to Larry. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say? And stop drinking that coffee! Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it. I will! He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up. Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school. Look, this is ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there and not at the heist. Planted it there? He's really reaching now. Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The key card to KB Security CEO's office. No! Ha! That was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing. What? Motive, of course. Why would this thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway? Well, Mr. Wright, it looks like you need some more evidence after all. This stupid kid. Now then, he says stupid kid, but like... very funny. Anyway, the evidence that shows why Mr. Delight went to KB Security at 1 a.m. that night.
Take that!
Here's your evidence. What is this supposed to mean, Mr. Wright? Huh? Well, I thought it was his coworker. Could be my age, kids. You shouldn't do that. Alright. Oh, right.
Take that!
Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct? Ah! That's... what is it? A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents. Blackmail? Yes. Basically it says, bring $50,000. That certainly sounds like blackmail, alright. At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with the blackmailer himself, at KB Security's CEO office, a full half-hour away from the scene of the crime. No, 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 no! Well, that must suck. How do you chug that? Order! 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 Well, if that's what the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. It's a perfect case for the defense. You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my good old Blend 107 impresses me a lot more. What are you trying to say? You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company. But, did you actually investigate the CEO at all? Huh? Well, no, I guess not. Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof. Not sure what I think of that. Not sure what I think of that? At least I know what I think of you. Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. Claim the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Red. Nick! I think we're gonna have to track down the CEO guy. No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all. What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite? There is someone else who can testify. The person who can testify the keycard was used at 1 AM that night. There we go. Who is this useless-looking young man? Ah! Wow. Literally flamed at, like, moment 0. Poor guy. All this talk about wilds reminds me I need to get a new one. You don't remember him, Your Honor? Not exactly. But just looking at his picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat! Oh my god! Man took a whiff of butts.
I love it.
Oh, wrong button. There it is. Looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. He probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that night. Oh? The question at hand is this keycard. Yep, that's the keycard they used in the building I worked. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You needed to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered that room and when. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the true symbol analyzing this keycard's data. I love that he has a spit take. I love that. What a jackass. Anyway. Well, Mr. Godot, the name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but got the keycard data. Here. So what does it show? Each keycard has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 AM on the morning of the crime. But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as the mask in this photo. Looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe. So then... Ron Delight was clearly in the office of KB Security CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be masked to mask. Good job! You did it, Nick! That's enough. Came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief. What's wrong, Your Honor? I'm ready to pass judgment. But before I do that, do you have any further objections? No, Your Honor. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Ron Delight, not guilty. Court is now adjourned. I'm waiting for another holder to show up. October 13th, 2:24 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby. Number 4. Nick, you did it! You were right after all! Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself. Nicky boy! Oh, Mr. Light! I knew you could do it! I believe in you all along, Nicky boy! I don't know how I can ever repay you. Aw, shucks. Thanks, Mr. Light. I just know I'm blushing. Congratulations, Mr. Nick! Oh, the pearls! I got a bad feeling about this. Who is this woman? Oh, she's nobody. She's just, You're blushing! How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself! Youch! She slapped me. Pearly... This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife. Mr. Nick! Yes? You're even worse than I thought! Going behind the back of your own client! No! You got it all wrong! I'll never forgive you! Ow! A double slap. Well, anyway. All's well that ends well, right? Got the sacred urn back and the thief has been caught. You're so right! It's all thanks to Nicky Boy here. But actually, it was you, Mr. Light, that brought us our urn back. Did I write this 6-year-old pretty weird? It's only because she has a weird idea of what love is because her dad is a deadbeat and left her. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, please. You're embarrassing me. If you won the case, then why does this guy still look so glum? But I am the thief. Actually, what's the point? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is... Come on, give the kid some time. Just got a little touch of the blues. You know about the feeling blue, right, amigo? Mr. Godot, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite. Fuck. Sometimes you are laying low by your awful taste in men. Anyway, maybe you should learn my name before you call me Buddy. Well, playtime is over. Huh? Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered. Kane Bullard? Where have I heard that name before? Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security? Wait, the body? What was that, Viv? Don't worry about it. The time of death was 1 a.m. on October... The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th. 1 a.m. on October 12th? You don't mean... That's right, amigo. At the same time the cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered. So then, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today? Help me out? What? On October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron the Light was in the CEO's office. The scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbrued with utter rage. What are you saying? Imbrued with rage? Come on, don't tell me you don't know. Ron the Light was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. An employee of KB Security? What's the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief? It's going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi. No way. You like when Godot does the accuser face? Listen, I just have shit taste in men sometimes, alright? He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred. No! That's a lie! It can't be true! Oh, but I am a thief, I tell you. Ron the Light, going back to prison again. This time the charge is much more serious. This time, you'll be tried for murder. What? This is impossible! I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward. Mr. Nick, is something personal between you two? I returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here. This guy, who the heck is he? Let me be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced. Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight. Nick! How could this be happening? Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence at the scene was me. Yeah! Ronnie! Arrested for murder on the very same day as declared innocent of larceny. What's gonna happen next? Good question. We'll have to find that out on Monday. Because we have Digimon to do. I have sat on it, I have thought about it, I have used my gamer brain to determine the person behind this other case we're doing in Digimon. Beware my giant gamer brain. You will not be able to handle it. Neither will I. I was listening to talking about boat disaster. Captain sailed directly into a hurricane and killed everybody, where they had a log what everyone said during it, and the second one was like Ruh-roh in a Scooby-Doo voice. Oh my god. That's wild. Here's my controller. I want to play Klonoa, actually. I want to play it really bad. That game looks like a lot of fun. Help me afford video games. It's not, like, the end yet. We're still doing a lot of other stuff here and there. Like, a lot of, like, smaller side quests for funsies. But, we won't be done for a little bit, I think. Why am I on here? Go here. Sometimes you gotta have white teeth when you're a medical dude. I'm gonna wait for my monitor to catch up. Hello? Monitor. There we go. Alright, 1 second. Let me turn this down. Alright, Gwen's coming in. Stand by for Titanfall. I need to, like, fix up my team in my actual, like, main save file. I haven't actually done it yet. Alright. No, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Yes, I do. The criminal is... Ichihara. Huh? Why me?
The ultimate battle between the greatest of warriors in all the world.
Who is that? Who is that baby? That is Terriermon, their little dude.
They're my friend.
You knew it, that's what I thought it was too. What? Never did any such thing. If you think I'm a criminal, let's hear your explanation. Let's see, out of the 4 customers, 2 of the stories most definitely didn't match. Is that right, Claire? Let's see. I don't know anyone can hate Ace Attorney. Alright, let me update the ticker too, sorry. Give me a second, chat.
Aren't they the most popular in Digi? I think that's still Agumon.
Yeah, Agumon and Gawamon are probably top tier for being the most popular.
If you mean most popular among people named Gwen in this call, yeah.
Among people named me too, then also, yeah.
Where Do We Begin is a podcast made by the Radio TV Solutions folks. It's just a general it's a variety podcast.
So let me, if you don't know anything about Digimon, let me get you up to speed. So here's how the story works. Basically, the world exists in like a little, like a stone's throw into the future, where everybody can literally put their consciousness, digitize it, and put it into the internet. And basically, because of this digital space that exists, they have created they've made it kind of thin enough to enter the digital world where Digimon live. And there are these beings known as Eaters which exist to consume data and integrate it into themselves. And right now, we are one of the people who got their data eaten by an Eater. And now we exist as a half cyber entity, and now we're helping out Digimon for funsies.
That's not the right Where Do We Begin, but God, I wish it was.
Yes, well done. Just what I expect from you, Claire. Among the 4 people, there is conflicting testimony. Who actually shouted it's a dine and dash? Was the waiter Ichihara? In that case, you would know your husband's voice as well, as you hear him all the time, right? I'm sorry, I just heard a loud voice crack suddenly. I can't remember if it was my husband's or not. Oh, I see. In any case, isn't it strange that Ichihara said he was the one who shouted out, whereas Atsuya claimed it was the waiter? It must be one of them is lying. Which means one of them is probably the criminal, right? Wait, but then why are you accusing me and not that Yatsuya one? Well, that's... Claire, do you know?
Oh my God, Torx, you have described my experience with Ace Attorney to a fucking T. I love Ace Attorney myself, but God, for the longest time I felt the exact same way.
You just have an anti-Pokemon bias because you didn't grow up in the same way as I did, exactly.
Yeah, because people have different formative experiences, Viv.
I don't know if you know this, but that's the joke.
I can't read tone, Viv. You know this.
That's true. Yeah, that is a lot. That is a lot. I feel like that's mostly just because Ace Attorney is a lot less Galaxy Brain. You know?
Well, Torx, I guess, plus side, you found one more Layton fan.
True, technically I like it, I'm just not, like, good at it.
I've played the first 3. I love them all.
Ace Attorney is way more Galaxy Brain. There are logic puzzles in those games.
So, like, Ace Attorney is difficult from a, like, investigation and, like, crime-solving standpoint. Professor Layton is just a bunch of fucking logic puzzles, and it is a absolute slog sometimes.
It's really hard when your brain is really small.
Your brain's not really small, you just, you know, fucking, you have ADHD and autism that makes it harder to put together shit like logic puzzles. That's why I'm so bad at them, too.
That's
like,
true. You are correct.
Don't fucking diss yourself, or
that
I'm gonna
is
fucking
true.
slap you.
Hey, Gwen. Hey, Gwen. Guess what? You know what you can hear right now?
I love it.
You got it working!
Yeah, guess what else you can hear?
Yes!
Hell yeah.
Except for the fucking stab the monster in the eye puzzle. No, that one checks out. I think that one's fun.
Yes, that's right, Claire. You're really something. So basically, we should trust in Nishio and Sanpei's testimony, right? And I joke about, like, logic puzzles make my brain hurt, says the person who plays, like, too much goddamn Picross.
You play Picross, yeah!
Of course I play Picross!
Picross rules, it's like the best parts of
I'm
Sudoku
transgender, of course I play Picross!
I tried playing Sudoku today and I couldn't figure it out, so I think I'm gonna just download the Picross games on Switch.
Yeah, I've just been playing them on my DS and through, like, legitimate Game Boy Advance systems.
I've been playing so much Ultra Kill.
Ultra Kill's really good. How far have you gotten in the game?
I took a break after beating what's his name, the King.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
If you want puzzles that don't make sense, play Layton's Mystery Journey. Ugh.
You should keep playing that game
thing.
because you get a really cool boss. Yes, according to Nishio, there was only one shout, so it couldn't have been both Ichihara and the waiter. According to Sanpei, Nishio left the cafe right after the Dine and Dash happened, and Nishio and Yatsuya left the cafe at almost the same time. So essentially, there was no one who can back up Ishihara's story. Yatsuya's alibi is backed up by Nishio and Sanpei, and they're not the criminal, so we can believe them. So that means Yatsuya can't be the criminal. The criminal also said the opposite of what Yatsuya said. Yatsuya told us the waiter shouted, but the one who said he himself shouted was... criminal Ichihara. Don't talk such nonsense. It was the one who shouted out. I called up to the other customers in the shop to warn them about what this stupid jerk was doing. I already told you I ran out after the criminal. Why are you blaming me? You should be thanking me.
Yeah, honestly, I want to mention I did not get.
Yeah, I kind of accidentally shaped Dick first into doing this, and I made a joke about it earlier of just like, oops, accidentally 2 visual novels, whoopsie doopsie.
I also really did fucking play through like Doki Doki Literature Club when I was younger.
Here. I haven't actually played that game, and I also haven't played Helltaker either.
Doki Doki isn't bad. It just sort of, I feel, revels in the misfortune of young women too much.
Couldn't catch the criminal. Like yeah, I can understand that.
Bad.
I can say that. I can say that with certainty.
When I was younger, it came out like 3 years ago. No, it did not.
I think the thing about like DDLC that really makes me go sometimes is just like, dude, can you not be weird about fictional teenagers for 5 fucking minutes? Can you please do that? Can you please do that? Please.
It was like, hold on.
Criminal is here. Is this the guy? You.
It'll be 5 years this year.
You're the one who dined and dashed? I love when people just say with like a period. I love that. Ah, there's a policeman. This guy here is the one who ran out on the check. This young boy ran out on the check in your restaurant. Right then, he's coming down to the station with me. Time is fucked up. Case closed. Oh, Claire, you really are as good as they say. Alright, back to the office. Mr. Kyoko wanted to congratulate you on a job well done. Also, have you seen all my dudes? You there. Hold it for a second. You're the one who tracked this criminal down. Wow, that's amazing. Quite the feat indeed. Thank you for your help in catching this Dine and Dasher. The most victimless crime. Or whatever, I'm done with this. You're such a bunch of chumps. Huh? What is this? Great job bringing that out. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. Don't you get it yet? Whoa! How about now? I'm not a real cop. Oh, you should see your faces. We're members of the much-talked-about Shibuya Delight gang. Members of Delight love the thrill of getting away with crimes again and again, and they're the most impossible to catch. Dude, you're really doing the most victimless crime. But that's...
Also,
you mean you actually enjoy running around, running out checks at restaurants, doing bad stuff, and deceiving everyone? Tip of the iceberg, idiot! You really think that'd be enough to satisfy us? You embarrassed us, and you're gonna pay for that. We will have our revenge. First thing I spread a rumor that you couldn't catch the guy who did the dine and dash. Better take them around? I don't think so. But such a roundabout kind of revenge won't be good enough for us. Because if you can't, we're gonna keep doing bad stuff.
Viv, someone did produce a product that was consumed and not paid for.
That is true. That is true. They got away. Where do you think those guys are going? Here's something. A gang of thugs who always cause trouble around this neighborhood hang out at the Shibuya subway station. But I don't think about going after them.
Jonesy? Are you positive about that?
Those guys are criminals, and we should leave this to the police. Here's your fee. Please don't be shy. You did a great job tracking down the criminal. Hey. You want to see my dudes? Want to see Team Let's Go Lesbians? Okay.
I would.
I'm a little worried about what that guy said before about revenge. I know what it is. Revenge when someone does something bad, so you do something bad back to them in return, right? Why do you say such a thing, though? It wasn't our fault he got arrested. It was his own fault for doing all those bad things. Nothing good comes from getting back at someone. Anyway, sorry. Should we go after those guys? Okay, let's do it. We're off to the Shibuya subway station. Alright. Check out my team.
By the way, as someone who
like
has
Flash.
emulated games by the Lighten games specifically, God, they're better on physical hardware. Do not even bother.
Yeah, there's a lot of DS games like that.
Like
Those
Pokemon
guys are
Ranger.
trying to use Digimon for evil purposes. Yeah, or like there was with you or any other number of games.
Yeah, Torx, if you like want some help like hacking your 3DS, I can send you some links in the Vivcord if you're a part of it.
God, I want to physically mod my a DS so badly.
You don't have to physically mod it. All you have to do
No,
is like get a magnet.
no. You misunderstand. I know I don't have to, but I want to.
Hold on, I need to do something fun.
When I have a legitimate 3DS system, but I want to. Though, like you saw that DS, that's a what's it called?
Can you do that to a doorstop 2DS? Yeah, it's like the easiest one to do. It's the easiest one to do it on.
What was I saying?
All you have to do, okay, I have to talk about this because it is stupid easy to hack the doorstop 2DSs.
These guys are
like,
probably trying to use Digimon for evil purposes. They're probably using them all the time. You never use humans for anything. I never want to have that kind of relationship with a human. Bacterium on the head! Yes! Thanks, Eclair.
Fuck yeah.
I've come now. I want to get like a DS and make it into one of those Pokedex DSs, like so bad. Well, those guys are in here.
Team,
Okay, let's go.
Too.
That's why I want to mod one, like physically. Anyway, here's the team. We have goth lesbian. We have goddess lesbian, mean lesbian, half and half lesbian, another goth lesbian, a shrine maiden lesbian, another warrior lesbian, and funny bird lesbian. Oh yeah, like the fun thing is that the 3D gimmick is like pretty mid, if I'm gonna be honest. It's not like really that good.
It was impressive in 2011.
It was impressive in 2011. A lot of games that use it in pretty fun ways, but like after that, it just kind of.
Yeah.
I also got the 3DS when it first came out. I was literally waiting at like the local GameStop waiting for it.
I can't believe you're enough of a schmuck to buy that range. I'm sorry to say that.
Yeah, but I got the what's it called games. I got the
You got all the GBA games, which you can get via hacking, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I got those when they first came out, and imagine how like fucking big like my fucking 14-year-old like my fucking figure-old big head was when I was like going, yeah, look at me, I got Minish Cap on my 3DS, lol.
Yeah, that's pretty base actually.
It's really
gotta
fun.
say. But I have to talk about how easy it is to hack the 2DS.
It's really easy. But
So,
we probably shouldn't say this on stream. I'd probably get in trouble.
No, this is allowed under like terms of service. Like this is something that is protected under U.S. law.
Oh, word? Okay, then fuck it.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
fucking
homie.
modifying your hardware is part of is inherently like a consumer thing that is protected. Don't worry.
That's hype.
It's a different story in Japan where it is ostensibly illegal, like outright rather. Which is so fucked up.
It's
Anyways,
really fucked up.
it's super easy to do. 3ds.hacks.guide, thank you, Chenzi. But my favorite thing is like for all other models, you need like some sort of like pretty powerful magnet to trigger the sleep sensor in your DS. With the 2DS slab, the tombstone, you just gotta hit the fucking sleep switch and it just works.
Absolutely in love with that.
It's so rad.
I really want to get like the clamshell new 2DS. I really want one.
It's good, but honestly, you're better off getting the fucking slab.
I know I might just end up just getting a slab, but I want to like also modify one to make it a clamshell too.
That'd be fun. Also, all the components you could definitely harvest out of a 2DS slab and put into a Pokédex frame easily, I think.
That is true. But I think it also needs like the full hardware stuff to put it in there.
What do you want a new DS? It's dead.
I just want like a DS so I can make it into, like I said, that Pokédex DS. I want to mod it. I want to do more hardware shit. I'd love to just do more stuff with my hands. And if you take that wrong, I will kill you.
The Switch does not have folding screen and stylus.
It also doesn't have like what's it called? Street Pass. So what's even the point? Why am I
It
even
doesn't have
bothering?
play coins.
Yeah, why am I
You
even
have
bothering?
2 play coins remaining.
I am so sorry. I know I got my 2DS XL in like a really fun way where it's just like, hey, I bought a new laptop and you get like this $200 credit, free credit card for it. And I just bought it with that. I bought it in 2015. I also just want a new 3DS because like mine is really old and I want to like get one that has like all the shit on there and everything, you know?
Sorry to hear it, Torx.
Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that,
About
Tori.
wanting to play Xenoblade, I mean.
Oh.
You're 3D. It's not
Well,
a 3DS.
well, if you're a Xenoblade 2, I'd agree with you, but Xenoblade 1 is apparently just fine.
I don't know what this game is. I can give a pass to Fire Emblem because it seems kind of neat on reflection. I don't know what the fuck a Xenoblade is, and I don't wanna.
Look at me, I'm Gwen, I fear things I don't understand.
Not only that, ignorance is bliss.
Oh man, I love that Mario song. Okay, good.
A picture's worth 1,000 words.
Good, Tori. Fuck that game. Fuck that game. Hearing one of my homies talk about it, Adia, just made my eyebrows just rise up on my head like consistently, and I went, "Whoa!" Hi, Dak. How's it going?
I don't think I've ever seen Dak chat in here.
Dak's been here from time to time.
Moments. No, Jonesy, I'm not going full Christo-fascist yet. If you want to talk about reactionaries, I chat sometimes. I just don't hear that often. That's what's up.
Yeah. I'm from time to time. Dak was like, "Hey, you should play V7 when I was playing Vampire Survivors." I'm like, "All right," and I stopped playing Vampire Survivors and played V7.
Xenoblade 3 is from reports not horny.
Hallelujah! We are free.
Thank God.
We are free.
I mean, there's only 2 games with a number 3 in the title I'm excited for. One is Bayo 3, the other is Half-Life 3, and I'm only
Bayo
getting
3
one of them.
looks so good now! I'm so glad it looks good. I hope it's a good game. Please, Platinum, don't fuck this up.
Please, Platinum, don't fuck this up.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Bayo is Half-Life 3!
God. Imagine being excited for Half-Life 2. Listen, Half-Life fucking rules.
I really like you spelled it as like Bayo, like Beowulf, and I'm thinking like Beowulf as Gordon Freeman. And the idea of instead of using the gravity gun, you're just doing grapples to like people is starting to send me. Oh yeah! 120-inch pythons!
Hey, Viv.
Yo.
Quick question.
Yeah.
So your offer.
Hurting makes physics puzzles easy.
God, I think of this one line in HLVRAI all the fucking time where instead of physics puzzles they say psychic puzzles, and that fucking ruins me.
Oh man, I hate the fact that guy has a TV show now.
Who does?
Psychic puzzles. Psychic puzzles.
That's good. Oh, that's good. That's good. Good bit, Viv. Good bit.
Sometimes I like show up and I'm like, you know what? I don't know where this joke is gonna go, but like I'm excited to see where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
I love committing to the
came out
bit.
pretty well. But Viv, I wanted to know. Half-Life 1 and 2 rule, Half-Life episodes Matt, I will need very big reasons to expect the new Valve video game to be good. I mean, they did put out that little Aperture Science thing, and that thing is fucking fun as hell.
Oh yeah, that, what's it called game? Not the builder game, it's like, what's it called again? I know it's got that weird new personality core. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem, Tori. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for stopping by. Took
Glad to have you. VR games are unreal.
Jonesy, you wanna know the best part? It's not even a VR game, you fucking schmuck. It just requires a controller. Get fucking owned.
How can VR be real if our eyes aren't real? Checkmate, gamers.
Okay, I can't. I was gonna say that I realized it probably didn't sound good.
Part of me kind of wants a VR headset, but like, that's like way too expensive.
Talk to me about Don Paolo in my fucking DMs.
Anyway, you were saying something earlier.
I totally forgot what it was.
Wait. Hopefully it comes back. Hopefully it comes back. I'm waiting with bated breath on this information.
Yeah, let me. It was before the psychic puzzles joke. Oh no, it's a hardware market gimmick, but not a VR gimmick game. My mistake. Yeah, it was made for the Steam Deck, there's no doubt about that, but it's still good. Like, gimmick games can be good. Have
Honestly,
you ever played a Pokemon Ranger?
Have you ever played a Kirby game?
Yeah, fucking Kirby fan out here complaining about fucking gimmick games? What the fuck are you on? and before you backpedal into saying, oh, I'm not that big of a Kirby fan, you have the fucking Boss Rush as your fucking name.
Kirby isn't built to sell the hardware. Yeah. What about Kirby Tilt and Tumble?
Tilt and Tumble was made with its own hardware. Inherently, it sells the hardware.
Gay purple woman gives me a task.
It's not even a subsidiary. At this point, it's like second party. That's like almost direct. Okay, I guess that is a subsidiary, but still.
Yeah, a lot like HAL is a subsidiary. Like, a lot of these things are just straight up just being subsidiaries.
That's like saying, oh, but Pokemon's not made to sell the hardware. It's a subsidiary. Even though that's like what a lot of people buy it for. And I would say a lot of people buy Nintendo products for stuff like Kirby.
They buy it for Kirby, they buy it for Smash, they buy it for, like, a lot of these,
inherently, because they're exclusives, they're made to sell the hardware! What are you on about? Get out of my house! There's no fucking Kirby Link's crossbow training?
Not yet, anyway.
But
they did make Kirby Fall Guys, but with Orb.
Oh, I'm so fucking hyped for that game.
It looks cute.
I wanna play it.
I might play it.
Bad.
When are we getting Air Ride 2?
Yeah, that's my big question. Probably never.
Yeah, I know. It's like when I ask, when am I getting ZX3? And the answer is never. And I cry. Because ZX is sick!
When are we getting Chronicles 3?
Which Chronicles?
Mega Man.
Oh, you mean Legends.
Legends, sorry.
Probably never, and...
Okay, in my defense, those two, like, fucking, what are they called? Those two, like, subtitles are, like, nearly the same thing.
Yeah, that's fair. Actually, we have a Mega Man Legends 3. It's called The Misadventures of Tron Bon.
We don't talk about that one.
No, it's actually pretty good from what I've heard.
I just know it's super expensive to come by.
Well, that should tell you everything then, shouldn't it?
Well, expensive games aren't always good.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Pokemon Platinum
for Sega Genesis. Cheetah 2 is really expensive.
That is true.
I'm gonna ignore that
game
little
is not the
comment
same as a
about...
game designed from the ground up to demo the features of the hardware.
This is goalposts.
That is true. That is true. But also, Kirby Triple Deluxe is literally what you're describing.
Cheetah is good. Shut the
It
fuck
literally
up.
uses the gyroscope. It uses a lot of the things of the 3DS to, like, be a gimmick game.
That's it, Jonesy. You've crossed the line for the last time. Stardust Breaker! Yeah!
What the? Oh, you're doing funny Goku.
That was my funny attack.
Funny Krillin. My mistake. Krillin does that move.
Stardust Breaker?
No,
I stole that from a fucking, like, Magical Girl anime.
You know Stardust Breaker is the move that Gogeta does, right?
No, that's something else. Your -2s cannot harm me. I'm not -2 to you, I'm saying you're being annoying.
I'm not saying you're being annoying, I'm just saying you're being wrong.
I mean, I should step back and admit I am the fucking queen of being obnoxious as hell.
Yeah, Gwen, Stardust Breaker is that orb move that Gogeta does.
Really?
Yeah, it's the one that's also called Soul Punisher, yes.
Oh, okay, I only knew it as Soul Punisher.
Yeah. Soul Rubber! Well done, you managed to find us. To be honest, you guys came here just to be defeated by us, but well done anyway. You guys use Digimon, don't you? We happen to be hackers too, so let's go! We are the better Digimon masters, as you will see. Here, Buzz along with me to use it to fight this idiot. What? I love this Pokemon Showdown style scrub quote we're getting here. I'm excited. Yeah, it's Grand Locomon!
I still love fucking Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's Stardust Breaker.
This dude's a train. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta doesn't have Stardust
Your bid is a
Breaker.
-2. You're a -2. I'm gonna evaporate you.
I don't think Gogeta does, SSJ4 Gogeta does Stardust Breaker. What the hell are you talking about?
What's up?
What are you talking about? I don't think SSJ4 Gogeta does Stardust Breaker.
Yeah, it's
Super Saiyan. Are you thinking of SS Blue?
Yeah, I'm
Ground
thinking of
Locomon!
I am thinking
This is a Digimon I found around here recently. Let's get a little chat or two with him.
What's
hey, I'm
Super
fucking
Saiyan
this dude
4
up.
Gogeta's move?
Big Bang Kamehameha.
That's right. That's
The
the
pride of
cool
the
one.
delight has been insulted. Avenge you, little Digimon. Put the hurt on them. Lay the hurting down. Oh, my throat is getting fucked up. Let me.
I know nobody else likes GT except for me. There's no possibility of Half-Life having a conclusion listed to anyone's expectations at once, especially since the VR game like retcon shit. The fact you don't know like what the only retcon is that Eli's alive because of like time travel and Alex is somewhere else. That's the only retcon.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love that Half-Life 3 is a time travel.
I mean, this isn't unexpected. Half-Life's always been weird about this shit. If you didn't expect weird quantum shit in your Half-Life, you haven't been playing Half-Life.
I need to
Sorry,
get Bayonetta
but
on Switch. I want to get those goofy ass
it's
costumes.
true.
I want to dress up Bayonetta like Star Fox, and Link, and Samus. Screw me.
What in the fuck is Dragon Ball Heroes?
It's a game.
No. Sorry, not Dragon Ball Heroes. The what's the name of the show that's like similar?
Oh, I think it's also called Dragon Ball Heroes.
Yeah.
It's a show, but it's also.
I
a
need
game.
to watch it. It looks fun.
It's a lot of just like little short episodes. I've seen a little bit of it here and there. This thing is too cool to be a playable mon, right? No, this is a playable mon. I could get this guy if I really wanted to. Would you like me to get this? Would you like me to get this Digimon?
Series. Like they changed something fundamental. Eli Vance is not a fundamental part of Half-Life. He's important to the story, obviously, but he's not like when I think Half-Life. I don't think of Eli Vance.
I can do that literally like after this fight. I can literally start the gears going to actually make this Digimon.
Jonesy,
Get on,
I
dude.
love you as my friend. Sometimes you give me a headache.
Jonesy has gone on record multiple times to say they're weirdos. The biggest mon I can get. I actually don't know. The fun thing is though, like I didn't know that I was doing a bunch of level up stuff. But like some Digimon are like way smaller than they appear in the anime. Like Aquilamon is supposed to be like way bigger than like your player, like a human, but it's like about like the size of you roughly. Oh, Ground Locomon! Ah! Please, don't kill me! What? But that doesn't make any sense! How could that Digimon be defeated so easily? Never. I'll never forgive you! Digimon are not tools for you to use. We are flung into this world we don't know. Every day we struggle with terror and fear. There are Digimon being terrorized by humans, but there are also Digimon who believe there can be friendship between humans and Digimon. That Ground Locomon probably thought that. Humans are... I'm your friend, Terriermon.
I still think that
Elements
fake
like
Super
that.
Saiyan 5 should have been made
Claire?
real.
That's true. Well, it did. What do you think Gohan Blanco is? That's true. You're not like that, Eclair. And you help any human who is in trouble, and even Digimon like me as well. We haven't spent enough time together, but even so, I know. You're a kind and warm-hearted, Eclair. Like Claire said, give yourself up to the police and reflect on what you've done and set it right. Even people like you can turn things around. So I'm going to try to trust in you. Yes! I will leave immediately. Yeah, get owned, idiot. Dumbass. Well, I guess this turned out well then, wouldn't you say? Alright, let me start working on this Digimon that Jonesy wants to see in our party. Big old train.
Also, not to
Well,
decry and talk about
does it for my case. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, not to talk more about my special interest here, but like, why the fuck would a company choose to like keep someone under contract when they just don't want to be there and will not put in good work for you? I'm talking about the WWE.
Money. You know, the reason
Well,
I
no,
picked you
that's
wasn't
the
just
thing.
because
They don't put after they ask who Lisa gets tonight, they just don't put them on TV. So like they're not making money off them at all.
Do they still have
Once
toys
you
made for
retcon
them?
a character's death like that, I don't care about your story because actions no longer have consequences. I have a hard line about time travel stories. You have a hard line about
Like,
things that are fun.
Here's the thing, though. Chrono Trigger is still probably the best one about that. It does it really well, and it makes
I don't know,
deaths
Back to the
not
Future does it
feel...
pretty well.
It makes deaths not feel like as... What's it called? Like, you know, Disney done. I wanted to make friends with humans, but I myself was afraid of them. So I asked you guys because you have a good reputation among Digimon. Humans like those guys, those guys and I will never understand each other. So part of me will always be afraid and never want to be around them. Maybe because Chrono is Jesus? That's literally not what it means, but okay. When I see you, I understand. whether it's a Digimon or a human, you have a way of looking at someone and gaining their trust. So I'd like to be able to look people in the face and be honest, like you. I'd like to be able to make friends without being afraid. More than that, I want to go out and tell the Digimon of the world there are humans like you, that they don't need to be afraid. And finally, I'd like to ask you something, Claire. My hand may be small, but Pinky, promise? Promise me that no matter however hard it may be, that you will never give up and create friendships between Digimon and humans and do your very best. Please tell me you get to do it. Damn it! Show it, coward! Well, anyway, it was really awesome you dealt with that case, Claire. Thanks. Okay, I'm off then. See you later. God, you're so fucking little. If Chrono Trigger's story is so good, why is Chrono Cross's story so bad?
Because
Probably
they're
different
different
writer.
games, you jackass!
They're different games, you dip.
Jonesy, I like you as a friend, but it's not fun to just
I think they're literally just trying to debate you. What the fuck
it's
is all this?
working, and I don't like it.
Huh? Oh, okay. I see where we're going here now. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna start working on this train Digimon that Jonesy wants to see. First of all, and just put him in my party. Okay, so first things first. If I remember correctly, I can just do it from... I think here? I kind of want Omega Shoutmon, too.
Like that song by... What's his name?
I don't have super strong feelings about the train, and although trains are cool, I just think it's funny how big it is. Alright.
It is fucking ginormous.
It's pretty big, McLarge huge. Fucked up how big it is. What should I call this Digimon? Like, since it's gonna be a train. Are there any train Pokemon? I don't think so. You know what? I got it. How does the magnet train work? Good question, it doesn't. Charge a bug. There we go. Okay. Let's do one of these, like, weird-ass list of quests I've actually never seen before in my entire life. These are all new quests I've actually never seen. So, I guess first, I will fight the Gluttony boss. A girl from Parallel World and 7 evils rampant in our world. I give you the Wheel of Fate that binds us all.
How does the magnet train work? Oh, I have no idea how maglev works.
Oh, right! Colossal, kind of.
If you're talking about maglev trains anyway, the vehicle runs levitated from the guideway, corresponding to the rail tracks of conventional railways, by using electromagnetic forces between superconducting magnets
Holy
on board the
shit!
vehicle and coils on the ground. Big electromagnets.
So it's magic, okay. If you're wondering why I'm popping off about this,
Yeah.
If you remember, this is the player character from Digimon World Dusk, actually.
Yeah. Holy shit!
You have come. Who is this? A devoted seeker of truth, a cyber sleuth made thrall to the Digimon that swim and soar in this realm. And furthermore, your savior, the one who can break free your destiny. Thrall. Cyber sleuth. What do you mean? Let me make introductions. Let me make introductions then. Claire, this young lady is Sayo. She's a Digimon tamer from another world, one so very unlike your own. When I don't want to talk to a scientist or motherfuckers lying and are getting me pissed. Listen, if you want to get down with the Juggalos, that's on your time. I don't mind it, but you gotta do your own thing, pal. You see, Miss Sayo's beloved partner, Dianamon, was taken from her. We came to get her back. We went to the Digilab and just appeared here. Is that all you wanted of me, Mirai? To find Dianamon again? I think this girl be a part of my destiny. She's nothing. Well, that's mean. Please say anything else, please? There's gotta be something more. Tell me what's really going on here. There is much distance between you and your Dianamon. To recover her, you must face and defeat the 7 deadly Digimon. I'm right? You can just say she just has cat girl ears on. What? All the 7 deadly Digimon? Are you crazy? Do you know of the 7-year-old? They who stand above all magical Digimon. Crowned as the highest of the high, evil isn't born to creatures such as they. Their power is beyond imagining, so much that they exist simultaneously in all parallel worlds. It's a type of defense for them. By being in so many forms across the spectrum of time and space, they disperse their power. Their resistance is natural, a primal factor of the universe. By slaying the 7 deadly Digimon of your worlds, Misayo, you have granted them strength in every other, including my own. No. Like the Transformer guy? A little bit. Their punishment for this sin was a loss of your Dianamon. What? We know what happened! We didn't mean to! I understand, but knowing or not makes little difference. It was a consequence. Your Dianamon can return home to you, Misayo, but to make that happen, you must defeat the 7 that reside in this world. The terrible irony is that without Dianamon, I fear you're not strong enough to face them. Hence, I have brought it clear to you. They are entwined with destiny. They shall defeat the 7 to save Dianamon from an unjust fate. No, that's not fair! I'm still a tamer and I won't let someone else fight my battles for me. True. In your world, you are powerful, champion of the Colosseum, and a renowned tamer. But in this world, Misayo, you have no such strength. Tell me which matters more, your pride or your partner? Dianamon. It's not the same. It's not enough. I can't just accept this weak little slip of a girl as my destiny. But I have no choice, do I? I will trust you. I'm supposed to do this properly. My name is Sayo, tamer of the Nightclaw from Dark Moon City. Please help me bring Dianamon home. That doesn't mean I respect you. Sheesh. It is decided. Now, Claire, your path is at your feet. You put out your faith. You have to put your faith in you and see the 7 defeated. When you are ready, I can divine the location of the 7 deadly Digimon. All things within the legal of fate. I think because she's just younger than you. Okay. That's what I saw. It seems that one of the 7 deadly Digimon called Beelzemon is in Nakano. Alright, we'll start there. He's calling you little. Listen, she's got a complex, I guess. It's very funny how she's like this, but like way more chill in the actual game she comes from. Like silly things happen, she just kind of scratches the back of her head. Also, if you kill a 7 Digimon, doesn't mean they get stronger in the other worlds, like what she said. Listen, don't worry about that. I'm strong enough to kick their asses in all timelines and dimensions. So you don't have to worry about it. I'm strong and tough. Built Tonka tough.
Also, I'm sorry, I was off call. Jonesy, which Transformer guy?
Claire's gonna be in the next Digimon game and be a huge asshole. I hope not. I hope they're in the next game, but I hope, like, they're not an asshole. I hope they're just chill. I think eventually I will get around to playing, the midquel, but it probably won't be for a little bit, I think.
Cyclonus wears the liberal pussy hat.
Oh, Unicron. That's the one they meant.
Unicron. I see. I don't even know what the context was.
Oh, the liberal pussy hat. On Sayo.
Okay. If anyone fucking has a liberal pussy hat in the whole universe Transformers, it's fucking Kranex. One of the dudes who got fucking murked in the Transformers 86 movie, in the opening scene, literally have like a weird polygonal version of that.
They just have like that foppish wig, but it's like part of their head. Ouch.
Yeah.
I'm still laughing with that stupid picture I saw of that Unicron being pushed in a pram. Top 10 images of all time.
Also, are you British? You mean a stroller?
Whatever. I couldn't remember the word, actually. I was like, that's the word, right? Sometimes I forget words!
I watched a man travel to his favorite Jamaican food spot during a snowstorm to find out it's closed.
It'd really be like that.
He fell on his knees in the snow and it was so sad.
Yeah, basically. What is the universe if not a continuity? You know?
That's... The God Digimon exist in multiple dimensions. That's not even true about Unicron anymore. That's not even Unicron anymore. What do you mean? What the fuck are you talking about? Why didn't I help who?
The guy at the Jamaican food place.
I'm about to fucking lose my shit. I'm gonna step away
God,
for
why
a
did
second.
I mention a Jamaican food place? I want oxtails, fuck. I want oxtails so bad.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, Jonesy, I think you need to ease off a bit, alright? If you want to aim jokes at people, aim them at me instead, alright? Chill.
I'm
Oh,
not
God.
good at taking jokes because I'm an
Like,
asshole.
oxtails, like, spicy pork, jerk pork. Oh. Yeah, you understand, because I need good-ass Jamaican food, like, right now.
Here's the thing.
Inject it directly in my veins.
Is the joke that you watched it like on TV? I saw it on Reddit.
Ooh, that sounds like it would fuck.
Also, I've never had
Ethiopian
Jamaican.
food? You should have Jamaican food.
Or
Fucks.
Ethiopian. I need to fucking go to more fucking restaurants.
Like, I forget, you like spicy food, yeah?
Fucking love spicy food, yeah.
Get some damn oxtails and some other shit. Like, jerk pork is still, like, top 10 food of all time for me. I love that shit.
It sounds awesome, but also, like,
There was a place, near where I used to live. Actually, near where my sister used to live. It was called
I'm gonna
The
say like I'm
Pit.
12. I'm really gonna
And
say
it
like I'm
fucked.
12.
Yeah, go ahead.
I almost laugh every time someone mentions that, like, a food stuff has been jerked.
Well, that's why it's so spicy.
The fact that you could hear the rim shot made it worse.
Yes! I wait for 20 minutes at PT for mom at the finish, and a dragonfly was waiting with me, and I'm like, damn, you're spending 1/72nd of your life waiting and sitting in a window. Sometimes you gotta take things slow. You never know how much time you have on this planet. Big Bad Beetleborg! So, on a whim, when I went to the store, I bought some, I bought like one Jolly Rancher. It's a Starburst Lollipop. Kinda fuck, not gonna lie. They're pretty good. I hope dragonflies don't know they live that long or be an incredibly stressful existence. I'm pretty sure they don't. You know what has to be a Viv like Pavlov canines? Decent I chanted Big Bad Beetleborgs? Listen. I can't help it. I literally can't help it. I think about Big Bad Beetleborgs and it's over. I'm done.
Sorry, Link.
I know nothing
That's a
about
wrap.
the big.
Give credit.
I know nothing about the big and bad on Beetleborgums, but I know that I love Kamen Rider Kabuto, which is kind of the same thing.
Big Bad Beetleborgs is the English vocalization of Bee Fighter Kabuto, which is a Metal Hero show, which is Toku. I haven't actually seen really any of it myself, to be perfectly honest. My non-Kamen Rider Toku experience, or non-like Kamen Rider Super Sentai, is like it starts and stops with Kikaider.
Fair enough.
Kikaider fucks.
Faker. Jonesy,
I can't help it.
Please get off my tail a little bit.
I think they're talking about
Please.
me.
Oh, sorry.
And it's like, I haven't literally... Have you read every book? Have you done everything you want to do? Fuck
Have you ever eaten a... What the fuck's the line Dio says again?
How many breads have you eaten
How many
in your
breads
life?
have you eaten? Yeah, that's it.
Like, what do you expect from me? Do I look like a miracle worker to you? I'm not.
No, but you look like my friend.
Damn. That's alright then. Alright, let me fuck up this sick-ass demon. I have called people fake fans, and not once have I ever meant it. I just like being hyperbolic, like the time chamber. How many breads have you eaten in your life, Viv Twitch streamer? I'm gonna go on a hunch here and say at least 2. At least 2.
I think I've had like 5?
Yeah, that's a good estimate.
I like breads.
Just like funny dog tofu. Tofu eats many breads.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought the dude was in Nakano. Where is this man? Where are you,
From the middle
bro?
of the low for the edges. Whole thing. Toy Agumon is the fucking best. Toy
Agumon is really good.
I wish there was a Toy Greymon, but I don't think there is.
There should be.
Oh my god, Viv, you know what he would be?
What?
He'd be based off of, like, constructible action figures like Bionicle.
Oh, that'd be hype. Like an Action Master? That'd be sick. Oh no, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I know what you
Action
mean.
Master. More like a... Yeah.
This
like a
isn't like the
Bionicle.
same type of Digimon, but like... X-Tyrannomon might, like, fill your niche, potentially.
Take a look.
I'm gonna post him on stream real quick. Give me a second.
Oh, I love him.
Here, take a goosey gander at X-Tyrannomon.
What a friend.
Image. Browse. And here is the dude. Yeah! Look at this dude!
I like how it's just a dude in a hoodie. It's so fun.
It's not just a hoodie, it's like a plush like costume.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Someone should be doing something with Bionicle if Lego isn't. I've been trying to.
Well, no, they had that one send to a Bionicle that everybody was upset about.
What's up?
That one send up to it that everybody was mad about. Oh wait, this is Nakano.
The funny little Tahu?
Yeah, funny little Tahu.
Yeah, actually, weirdly enough, people aren't mad about him anymore. They kind of love him now.
I think he's great. I was like,
Fans are a fickle bunch.
Truly. At first, I was just like, that's kind of... I don't know if that's the same thing that I wanted. But now I'm like, yeah, look at that fucking guy. I go...
Yeah, it's exactly what I wanted.
Okay, so I was wrong. I went to Nakano Underpass. The dude's just in Nakano. Alright, where are you, bro? Your ass is grass
Also,
and I'm finna mow it. Oh, hello?
I sent XT Renamon to my girlfriend, and she said, "Oh, that's you."
Alright, you Jimmy Ken. A paradox, one-winged angel, a demon's
Warms
heart.
me heart.
Fall into this weakened world of lies and song. So you wanna know about Jimmy Ken, huh? Not yet! Ha! Ha! Jimmy Ken is awesome.
Wait, Sephiroth's in this game?
No, not yet, anyway.
Oh.
Am I ever gonna get the next case?
Darn it. Also, shit, Viv, did you hear what happened with Unity?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck all of that.
A little bit about, like, that dude saying monetization and shit like that, whatever the fuck. I heard about that clown saying that.
Oh, there's more.
Okay, what else is there?
So, they merged with a company that has been known to make, like, malware, essentially.
Ooh.
So much so that, like, Virus Total has, like, blacklisted them for being, like, garbage.
El Fuego. Very spicy.
Yeah, people are jumping from Unity now, which is, like... Unity is such a good first game engine until now.
Yeah, it really kind of just be like that, huh? Alright, this dude's in Nakano. Where the fuck is he? Is he in that person's computer just chilling out here?
Bankrupted company, 80% glitchless.
Yeah, you know that happened to? That happened to SNK making those sprites for KOF 13.
Yeah.
Like, those sprites are still really nice to look at. I think they go a little bit too hard in the paint, especially in terms of my good lord.
Yeah.
Woman literally jiggling out of her life. Speaking of, you know they put a costume for her in Fall Guys? And they gave
Fucking
Terry
really?
tits and not her?
What?
It's very funny.
God. Unity licensing looks like hopefully it's viable to just make games with the current Unity version, not update.
Where
That's a good point. That is a good point to
the
consider,
hell?
but most people are just, like, jumping ship from them because they feel like, you know, they're not going to be secure. And, like...
Yeah, I can understand why.
Okay, Jonesy, if women are oppressed, then why, Simon?
Truly.
Sorry, I just saw the words "it's equality" and, like, my brain went back to egalitarian era Tumblr users.
Stop, I can't live like that anymore. I can't.
It's a good thing I don't. Someone put some tasteful
man.
titties on my dashboard, though, and that was nice.
But, like, God, the idea of that is, like, dude. What am I saying here? Fuck, I've lost my train of thought. is that, like, that era of, like, being online is so annoying. Because everybody is just like...
I'm glad it's over.
Everybody was just like... Brr, 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 brr. I'm secretly a huge fash, but shh. You can't tell.
Also, so... I
thought
wanna...
derailed my titties on dashboard. It really be like that.
Train of thought, derailed my titties on dashboard. I'm gay! What do you expect?
For real.
Also, what's great about my blog is that I don't have anyone following me, so I can literally just post in the blog whenever I want.
His motorcycle!
It's great.
There he is!
But I did want to announce an event happening tomorrow. Sorry to hype up another person's stream on here, but I feel like this one's important because it's a charity event. Wayner, Wayne Radio TV, my dad. I shouldn't say that.
Call him that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call him that. He's my same age, essentially.
Shout out to Simple Flips.
Shout outs to Wayner. But tomorrow at 12 Eastern, he's going to be doing a fundraiser drive, a 24-hour marathon for Fun Texas Choice, where he will be playing Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 on critical mode.
Okay, I also kind of want to talk about this because it's on my mind. I'm going to try to set up another charity stream as well, unrelated to Gwen's I'm going to be taking part in.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's going to be for abortion as well. I'm not sure exactly when it's going to be, because I'll be busy early in September for, like, I have to go away for Labor Day to a family thing. Yeah. So I'll try to figure out how I'm going to have that set up.
I won't even watch Viv play Kingdom Hearts, Glenn. Fair enough. It's a fucking shit game.
Yeah,
but,
it's not great.
But,
my favorite game with canonical race faking in it. Next to DMC4. Ugh. I really hate that game as that in there. Speaking of which, I have to get back and play through that game.
I do have a concept for my, if not 24-hour stream, because Viv, you're still up to split that half and half.
Oh yeah,
right?
of course.
I think I know what games I'm gonna be playing, and I think I'm comfortable saying what they're going to be. I'm going to be playing all of New Vegas.
Wow.
In one sitting.
Nice.
I'll let you finish. I'm going to be playing Independent New Vegas, and I'm going to do some stupid shit.
Nice.
It'll be fun.
I'm going to be doing Jumble and Crowd Control. That's who's probably gonna fuck me up.
My initial plan was to play Pokemon. Stealing content from Channel 47. Did Channel 47 do that? Shit.
They're already playing. No, Jonesy's joking that they're playing Fallout New Vegas like right now. Not like right this second, but like they're doing a playthrough of it. Just to show Sam the game because he apparently has never like played through all of it. But yeah, check out Channel 47. They do good work. Exclamation point CH47 to get a link to their YouTube channel.
Yeah, no, seriously, go support Beast. Yeah, I don't have much else to say on that front.
Bro,
I thought about doing like a Fallout series marathon, but then I realized that would include me playing 3 and 4.
Oh,
and I didn't want to do that.
I think I'm just dead. I think I'm just dead.
Plus, those games are super fucking long.
I legit think I'm just dead, like for realsies.
I don't even think I can finish New Vegas in 12 hours.
Oh wait, no, I'm not.
Doing that game.
Yo, we're living. I told him you were living.
I told him you were living.
I will not. I will not be silenced. Get support thrown directly into your house.
The only thing I don't know is like if I'm gonna do.
No, I've died before. We will never see the game over screen. Listen, I can't help that I've like played this game before and I have like this game on lock. Damn! Crying bloody murder. Oh no, dude.
I hate when people spread misinformation on the internet.
You should spread misinformation instead.
No, seriously though, I got linked a fucking, or not linked, I saw a fucking, like, fake news article that said, famous Twitch streamer Jeremy Albertson, known as German95, died peacefully at age 36. I was like, what the fuck? I was getting so, like, fucked up about it. Then I realized, oh, it was just Germa fans being Germa fans.
Yeah, Germa fans are fucking weird.
If if any of you are like this to Viv when you spread misinformation, no.
Yeah,
I
but
don't.
I'm not
Your
like
life is
weird and
porous.
parasocial or white enough to have this thing happen to me, so I'm fine.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
That's
safe.
the great part.
Please die. Please die. Please die. Please die. Please die. This might fuck me up. Please don't fuck me up. Yeah, maybe this'll do. Hopefully. Oh. Well, fuck me then. I think I've actually lost this fight. I might actually game over. These fights are pretty tough. I thought I had, like, a good enough buffer with, using only vaccine Digimon, but I might actually game over here.
Damn.
Yo, I'm alive! Please die. Damn it! Yeah, I'm fucked. Goodbye. And I think I, like, have to reload the save, too. Well, there you go. There you go. There you go. There's your cereal moment. Hope you're happy. And the game just restarts. Okay, so I guess I'm not doing that anytime soon. I think I have to redo everything I've done so far. Yes. Okay. So I'll do all this stuff later, because I have to redo everything. Whoopsie doodle. I got in way over my head. What determines when you can bring in the reserves? Literally, I think it's just, like, when you characters just get knocked the fuck out. I should have been using my revives, but I just wasn't thinking about it. Oopsie doopsie. Anyway, hope you enjoyed tonight's stream, despite me kind of, like, vibrating at the very end of it. Oops, sorry. I'm not gonna get to the microphone.
Sorry! I need to explain why I laughed at that. For some reason, ever since I was younger, like, like a fucking, like, 10-year-old, and when I first heard it, like, on Xbox, not Xbox, but, like, just any game console, the sound of a microphone falling, like, while it's hot is the funniest thing.
Yes! The best soundbite! I love aerial rave.
Oh, it's so good.
Aerial rave. That shit goes hard. I love it every time. Alright, anybody else streaming right now? I think somebody's streaming in Eve Chord. Nope, wait. Yeah, it's just me. Let's see. Anybody in Dragon's server? Scoodly doodly doo doo doo. I wish there was a way to show who is streaming. I do not think anybody is streaming. I don't want to do it more. It's obnoxious. Anyway, here's a list of all my links. I'll be back tomorrow for some more Strive and whatnot. Let's see here. Is there anybody live who's rateable? Oh, yeah, I see.
Offline.
I see somebody's live right now. Okay, I'm just gonna go here. Anyway, you have a good night, everybody. I will see y'all tomorrow for fighty games.
I'm gonna smoke weed. Bye.
Bye, everybody.